This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Bombas makes the most comfortable socks, underwear, and T-shirts.
Warning, Bombas are so absurdly comfortable you may throw out all your other clothes.
Sorry, do we legally have to say that?
No, this is just how I talk, and I really love my Bombas.
They do feel that good. And they do good, too. One item purchased equals one item donated.
To feel good and do good, go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
At the office Christmas party, I started off with a Bacardi. I didn't get sauced, but right now I'm lost. It's Christmas and I wonder where I am. I had a beer at my brother's, had eggnog at my mother's, then 2 bottles of wine. Which automobile is mine? It's Christmas and I wonder where I am. Someone caught me dancing with a snowman. A policeman came and put me in his car. He said, "Are you drunk?" And I said, "No, man. But could you drop me off at the next bar?" I guess my wife must be missing. Who's this dog that I'm kissing? They say his name's Spot, and he likes me a lot. It's Christmas and I wonder where I am. I was looking for a lady I could dance with, so I stood beneath the mistletoes. Someone said, "You'll have a better chance if you take the lampshade off and put back on your clothes." A lampshade, isn't that the best time to be going? I'm naked. Is it still snowing? It's time I should leave. I'll be back New Year's Eve. It's Christmas and I wonder where I am. It's Christmas and I wonder where I am. Have you seen my hat? I wouldn't want to freeze. What a party. Don't you wish you were me?
Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. More or less a holiday drunken brawl. Wouldn't you say?
Today's show?
Kind of a party? Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely a party.
It's a party.
You're invited.
Everybody's
I've
invited.
got some fresh coffee ready to go.
It's a party. Everyone's coming. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
He's over there at the
Careful with that.
Even Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom. An update on Pat Godwin, Tom.
You forgot his phone.
He did?
Turn
God.
around, go home.
Having a day.
You okay?
Having a day.
I'm okay.
We've all been there.
But think of all the days you do get here with your phone.
I know.
That to me is amazing.
And the guy at the coffee shop said, "Hey, did you want coconut milk in this one coffee?" And that's Pat's. And he goes, "Yeah, he's vegan. I heard."
Oh, wow.
Words out. Must be the billboards. Anyway, so
You think it might have been you mentioning it, everybody?
In any event, you see, things are now going your way. That guy independently recognized your needs while you were going
Except for
back
my
home.
pickleball injury yesterday.
Oh,
Pickleball.
Jesus.
You hurt yourself?
A little elbow thing going on, yeah.
Oh, you have pickleball elbow?
Pickleball elbow.
Really not as
Not as
not as
romantic.
elegant as
No.
Yeah.
not as elegant as tennis elbow, really, don't you think?
Did you really hurt
No.
yourself, man?
Yeah.
Oh.
Strained my right elbow where I had it.
Come on, he
repaired.
doesn't hurt
You're playing
himself.
pickleball.
He wants pain meds. Come on.
I do.
Hey, you guys haven't seen Godwin play pickleball, man. He when he hits the court, he's there to play.
Really?
It was naked pickleball, so I got caught up in the paddle.
Ah, yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
Hit
that
my elbow and bounced around my
sort of
head.
tentacled around the old
Yeah. Ever
I
hear
learned
of-
I learned a new medical term.
You did?
Yeah.
What's that?
Let me make sure I try to get it right.
Oh, God.
The door handle request.
Huh?
Anybody know what this is?
No.
The door handle request.
Say it again. We still won't know.
Wow, we're starting already. Yeah.
You made the crew laugh in the back.
I love that when I hear people laugh.
You know something? I'm not going to tell you.
He's just mad. He's upset, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But first, we need to hear about the door handle request.
Door handle request.
I apologize. Go ahead.
And I don't know if this is a common term throughout the world of medicine,
Okay.
but I'd been told about it many years ago by a friend of mine who is a physician.
Of course.
And then I was talking to another guy the other day about it. The essence of it is someone will come in for a consultation. Mm-hmm. And they'll be there for whatever, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, talking to the doctor, while, shooting the breeze. And then the doctor will be out the door.
Oh, I know what
the
this
doctor
is.
will be out the door.
Oh,
with
yeah,
his,
I know what this
Yeah.
with his hand in the
Yeah.
handle. And then what happens, Christy?
You know what? I really have these bad migraines. Could you give me something
Yeah,
for
or
them? Yeah.
What they're actually there
They're
for.
for pain,
And
pain pills.
he gave me the top three. It's
Oxy?
It's usually Oxy, Vicodin, or
Valium or
a
Xanax?
variation of not Valium. What's the other
No,
one?
the
Benzo or something.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that's it. What's that stuff called?
Benzodiazepines.
Yeah, give me the English word for it, will you?
It would be Valium.
Valium.
Or Xanax.
Xanax. Yeah.
Xanax. Yeah.
Yeah, but they call it the door handle request.
Oh.
I like that. I'd never heard that before, but I see that.
My friend, who's an orthopedic surgeon, used to he would make bets with the nurses.
Who would ask for drugs and who wouldn't?
And when.
Ah.
My ever since I had my knee surgery, I've been okay. But do you have any more of those Vicodins as he's heading out the door?
Yeah.
So hey, every office has its little bets. It's fun. So we've learned a little something on the show. Are you happy now?
There's a pretty good series on Netflix called Painkillers. It makes you hate
Yes.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, it does.
What I thought was impossible, but
a fine actor.
He's in there. Yeah. Ferris Bueller. Who hates Ferris? No. Well, you will after you watch this.
Ugh.
He plays one of the Sacklers. Yeah. So
I never understood that whole smoke alarm thing. What was that all about?
it's a metaphor for what's.
Oh, okay. I didn't get it.
Did you ever see that movie War Games?
Of
I love
course.
War
Yeah.
Games.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
And somehow it still holds up. I love War Games.
Yeah, why haven't they remade that one?
I don't know.
Do you want to play a game?
Yeah, well, that's good. That was really fun. Now, we have sporting news coming up, of course.
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you have made all of your picks. You're doing the entire roster of this?
Yeah,
the entire...
including tonight's game, Saturday's games. It's all up on my Instagram, the Chick McGee.
And you are approaching 500 on the season against the spread.
50 and 54. That's the season record so far.
Now, are any of these bets being multiplied, as you say, the so-called double shock?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Just asking.
I need to ask you, though, about what you ran your errand here just moments ago.
Right.
You went and got coffee.
That's correct.
Was there an incident?
No one's going to understand this.
We're here for you.
It's plain as day. I know what happened. I want to know if you know what happened.
We are on a road that's rather dangerous.
Not we. You are.
Well,
you're driving.
There's no berm on either side of this road.
Right.
There's nowhere to go. There's one lane each way, and it's a double yellow the entire way, and it's very windy with a lot of blind curves.
Okay.
Some jackass passed me. Oh, by the way, and it's full of deer. Okay?
A lot of blind curves, no berm, full of deer.
And there's a little cross about 300 yards that way where the guy died not too long ago.
So you're upset because someone passed you?
Yeah, jackass. I wanted to speed up and hope another car was coming and then slamming my brakes at the last
That's what
one.
you should have done.
See which one went off the road.
But why do you think he passed you?
Because he was going too slow.
He's a jackass.
Yep.
Okay, fine.
Yep. How fast were you going? And can you be honest?
I was in the rocket. I was going at least the speed limit.
It took me a little while to realize that when we're on our way to work, many people are on their way home from
yeah.
certain places.
That's true.
Yeah, one right down the street.
And
Yeah, that's why I go the Great Circle route to get here. I don't want to drive through a certain district where
Where the bars are letting out.
People seem to be getting shot more and more.
Let me ask you this. How many certain districts are there between here and your home?
One.
No.
Really?
I'm guessing there's way more than that.
There's about 3 places I don't want to be stopped at a stoplight.
Okay.
2 in particular.
Is that right? Is this
yes.
anecdotal research or just
No,
your...
this is my cop friend telling me how to get to work.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
They have a cop on their street, remember?
Man, oh man. Okay.
Got to keep the troublemakers out.
Do you have to pay with... Does the HOA pay for that
I
guy?
have no idea. I can't pay attention to that sort of thing. We have some other exciting things happening in the world of news today. We have some interesting animal stuff, including cockroaches in the news. They survive almost everything.
Cucaracha is Spanish for cockroach, right? Is that right?
That is correct.
Cucaracha? Is that, are you sure? Is
Yeah.
that right? I always thought it was a cartoon or something.
no, it's true. Yeah.
We have kitty cat news. Also, we have a headline, Baby in a Bowel.
That story, I still don't understand.
Baby
How
in
did this happen?
Baby in a what? A bowel?
I know a little bit about biology, and I don't understand.
Well, it's an anomaly, as they say.
Whoa.
And a wise man, I don't recall his name, once said to me, with regard to the so-called celebrity roast, a format that I despise.
Yeah.
A wise man once said to me, what was it again?
That's Chick's line.
I
About
know.
being organized.
The world is evil and angry enough. I don't think we should get organized and
Yes.
pick on people.
Yeah.
But apparently, they're very popular.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, God, I hate that.
Not
They
my
used to
cup
be a
of tea.
celebration
Not
of
my
the
cup of
person.
tea.
And
Yes.
then it became very hateful.
Well, there's one coming in the world of sports. And the flavor of the year is something I've never heard of except
either.
in the title of a movie.
Well, sure. We've had flavors of the year before, haven't we?
No, but with the
Th-
flavor
this
that
year's
won.
flavor, I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much the same way.
Oscar hadn't. I hadn't.
Is it root beer?
See, that'd be legit.
Root beer has a big lobby, man. It has not gone away. I
And what
find
is that?
that
The
fascinating.
flavor of root beer is from what again?
Sarsaparilla. But that was
Sarsaparilla,
the turn of the Old West. They had sarsaparilla.
Sure.
If,
I love it.
If our movies are to be believed, right?
I love it.
What kind of ice cream do you want on a root beer float?
Oh, there's only one answer to that.
Vanilla.
Vanilla ice cream. Yeah, you got to have vanilla.
What are you talking about?
Ace, your thoughts?
You have chocolate ice cream.
I don't like root beer.
Throw up.
Of course you don't.
Of course.
That's all right. You can have a Coke float or
Universally loved.
an orange soda float. Those are
What about
yeah.
what about grape Kool-Aid?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Once again, let's reinforce. We have lots of fun stuff coming up, and I want to congratulate once again our NFL competition winner of Week 14, and Mr. Ed Bohart. We'll be talking to Ed, I think.
His name is Bohart.
Bum, 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 bum.
He let a big fart.
Hey.
His name.
He's our guest. It's not
Bohart.
Bodart. This is.
He looks
actual-
like a big fart.
Well, we'll ask Mr.
Now we're-
Bohart if he ever farts.
Yeah. Hope he,
Oh, I just got a note. He's no longer calling.
he's sharpening.
What else rhymes with Bohart? Fart.
He's from Taylor Mill,
Shark.
Kentucky. He was our winner. He won the Big Green Egg Mini Max and the Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese Oven Baked Bundle. This is great news. We'll talk to him today and see how he does. You can do your NFL picks. Get them in before tonight's game, please. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. It's very simple. Just pick the winners. You don't have to know anything. You don't need no point spread, zero. Just log on and pick your winners. That's once again bobandtom.com/contest. Now, we're talking about helping everybody out this holiday season. That's what we do here. And that's where Josh comes in with his recommendation for the great gift of Omaha Steaks.
That's right, Tom. Thank you. I mean, I think there are people out there who are still wondering, oh, what am I going to get this person? I still have to get something for that person. Well, let Omaha Steaks take the guesswork out of gifting for those folks. Shop carefully curated gift packages guaranteed to make spirits bright all winter long. Go to omahasteaks.com. And, man, they have a deal going on right now. Take advantage of 50% off site-wide. That's half off everything. Plus, use code BTS at checkout to get an additional $30 off your order. See, this is your answer. Send tender, juicy, butcher's cut filet mignons, gourmet jumbo franks, easy-to-prepare meals ready in a flash. No matter what you send, Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart, and the recipient will know it. It's a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite, and you can order with complete confidence knowing you're ordering the very best because every purchase is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? OmahaSteaks.com. Go there today. The most wonderful time of the year, as we just discussed, can be kind of stressful, but you can be a gifting expert with a little help from the guaranteed perfection of Omaha Steaks. In fact, why don't you reward yourself for making it through all that stress by getting yourself one of these gift packages?
Yeah.
That's right. But skip the guesswork, give something convenient, thoughtful, and guaranteed to put a smile on your loved ones' faces when you send them a gourmet gift from OmahaSteaks.com. And for a limited time, remember, 50% off site-wide, and you'll save an extra $30 when you use this promo code, BTS. You just punch that in at checkout. That's OmahaSteaks.com. Achieve gifting greatness today. We're big fans. You will be too. Minimum order may be required.
Don't forget the lasagna. That's all I'm saying. When we come back, we have interesting things going on in the world of sports. We have porch pirates in the news today. And how do you feel about having multiple wives or girlfriends? Find out. We'll find out the answer of the recent survey. A surprisingly number of men apparently into it. We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
I don't know if I like it when you talk high like that. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Chicky.
Yesterday we were talking about Friends and how many hand claps there are. Do you still have that up there? I don't know. But we had a discussion. There's another song of hand claps we need to count, I guess. It's called The Imagination.
Well, in Friends, apparently this is one of those internet things. We determined it's 4 claps. We played it in slow-mo. It's obvious even to a tone-deaf ear, I think.
I was only hearing 3, but you guys were hearing 4. But you're all way too musical. I can't.
What's the new one?
Car Wash by Rose Royce. But they have hand claps through the entire thing. I think Brian was trying to be funny.
Oh, you don't have to count all of them?
Yeah, that's what
Oh, okay.
That's what he wants. Do you remember Car Wash?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Did you watch the movie?
I never have seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't Franklin Ajayi in that? And
Richard Pryor. Carlin?
Richard Pryor, yeah.
Isn't Carlin in that?
Maybe.
I believe so.
I never saw it either. I just love that song. Rose Royce, I believe, is the
I don't
band.
know if that's
Is
a
that-
real name or not.
Is that a person or is that the band?
I think it's the
band is
band.
named after a car.
Well,
The Rolls Royce.
No, but it's
Yep.
Rose. R-O-S-E.
Thank you, Ace, for being here. I appreciate
you have
that.
a song, Please Don't Jump. I mean, I think isn't it R-O-S-E, Rose, like the flower?
It's a car.
No, but...
This goes on for about 6 minutes.
There's a controversy about how many claps are in this. No, I know Rolls Royce is an automobile. They make great jet engines.
It's the band, though.
No, it's Rose.
No, I just said I think it is the band. I'm not sure like Ace is, but I'm not sure of anything.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to look it up now. You're not really
Yes,
counting.
please prove me correct, as always.
And
I just was looking at the... never mind.
Here's this.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Oh, there's 10. We were way wrong.
Yeah,
It's a
way
lot
wrong.
more.
I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah,
That's 10, clearly.
Okay.
Working at the car wash. Did you ever work at a car wash? The way you love car washes?
Actually, I did. I used to Wash cars at Dowd Oldsmobile.
Is that right?
It was on Saturdays.
Did your dad know someone who worked? Jack Dowd? Or?
No, a friend of mine was. It was a great gig.
Really?
We had chamois and we had the, what do you call it, the rollers, and you put the...
a lot of elbow grease.
Oh, like that dries them out real quick?
Yeah, it squeezes,
Yeah.
I don't know what they're... Yeah, the rollers that
Sure.
use a chamois and you'd hand... Oh, it was a fun
You worked
job.
at a car wash?
Yeah, it was a car dealership. And they would prep
All
the
right.
cars and wash them. Yeah, it was fun.
You fill them up with gas and...
No, just wash them.
Kind of
this
detail
way.
them too.
We didn't detail them, just wash the cars. They hadn't invented
All right.
detailing.
You know what we want you to do when we're asking questions about what you've done as a child? Get mad at us.
Yeah.
We'd really like that.
You can object to what I know. Oh, look at this. ROSE, Rolls Royce R&B Group. Right again.
I was going to say, I just looked it up, yes?
Oh.
In 1976, I went to see that movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was Rolls Royce.
It's not. I just told you. It's Rose.
It is, yeah. I knew it was Rolls Royce. I just didn't know if it was a person or a band. And it's a band.
It's a band.
But that movie's worth a look?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Enough arguing. Back to you.
Oh, here we go. Did you ever wear your white bell bottoms and have one of those polyester shirts?
I
your
did
gold
not,
chains?
I didn't own the gold chains or the white bell bottoms, but
The puka
when
shells?
it comes to car washing in cinema, it begins and ends with...
oh, of course.
Cool Hand
Cool
Luke.
Hand Luke.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
what a
exactly
scene.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
If you haven't seen
Sure.
that, do it today.
Yes, it's,
she knows exactly what she's doing.
it's a hand wash.
Yes, it is.
It's a hand stuff. That's what it is.
That is a...
Cleaning my glasses
Holds
off
up
here.
as one of the sexiest scenes
Oh,
today.
yeah. Absolutely.
It's just
The
great.
prisoners watching her, this buxom, scantily clad country girl.
Oh, man. And as hot as anything. She's
That is
insane.
that's your with the jeans and the rope belt
Oh,
and
it's fantastic.
the bib overalls and no shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Kind
kind
of ignorant about the ways of human sexuality.
Well, like George Kennedy said, she
knows exactly what she's doing.
and the ways in animal husbandry.
I see. Now,
How many kids you think get into animal husbandry so they can see animals having sex?
I don't think it's a lot,
I
but
think
you
it's a
know
lot.
there are some.
Yeah.
Because
Really?
I think it's a lot.
people seek out what they want. you
I
know.
still plainly remember I grew up in a very rural area, and we walked by a farm one afternoon, and there was a horse. There was a horse in the field, had the biggest.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I
And you
still remember.
You remember where I saw it for the first time? I told you.
It was the donkey, right? Wasn't it? No.
No, it was a parade in Central Lake, Michigan, near Torch Lake at Camp Ayawenta. There was a horse in the parade that had what we'll call the dangler. Mm-hmm. Looked like an oar. Very, very, very disturbing.
I hope he didn't hit some woman in the face with it.
No. Now, we have a lot to get to, I hope. Anything to get off this topic. But what have you got over there?
Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green has been put on double secret probation after being repeatedly warned. Actually, he's been suspended indefinitely.
Oh, that's how my dad used to ground us.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Indefinitely? And then you would clean the house once and you would get out of it?
Or we'd be annoying, and he'd be, all right, the grounding's over.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
This is from the league. It happened yesterday, less than 24 hours after he hit Phoenix Suns center Yusuf Nurkic in the face. Has anyone seen this other than me?
I have not.
It is
horrifying.
The most blatant, obvious. I didn't mean to hit him. No, he meant to hit him. You owe it to yourself to take a look at it. It's something else. And the league said the penalty handed down by operations chief Joe Dumars, whose son is one of Draymond Green's best friends. They grew up in Detroit together. Isn't that interesting? This is already Draymond's second suspension this season. He just came off suspension, Tom.
Oh, man.
He'll be required to meet certain league and team conditions before he can return to play.
Is this a paid suspension?
I think it is at this point, yes.
That to me is nothing. That's like it's like
It kind of is.
It's kind of like a vacation. Hey,
Right.
you're going to get all your money. Just go sit down.
I'm sure he's going to be fined, though, too. cash and prizes.
If you could elbow one of us in the face real hard and get off for a few weeks and still get paid, would you do it, chick?
I might sacrifice my salary.
Even if you weren't going to get paid. I see.
But I don't have anybody in mind. No, sir.
He went back and forth between you and I, Tom.
Not me. I don't have anybody.
He does have two elbows, unfortunately, for both of us.
I don't mind.
You'll mow Howard.
I never threw an elbow. The high school football career was, of course, well documented.
Yeah.
You ever throw an elbow?
I'm a hothead Irish guy. Yes, I have.
Oh, boy.
No, I've had the phone call from Pat.
Uh-oh.
You know that one. Well,
Which
there
one?
might have been a mistake last night.
He hit somebody?
Then he blah, 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 blah. I punched him in the face in their front lawn. Okay.
Oh.
He called you after that incident? That was his wife's new boyfriend, right?
No.
Yeah.
We're friends now, yeah.
It's all good.
He's told the story.
Yeah, it's all good. He knows I hit him.
Okay. Well,
He knows.
He knows.
now you just mentioned.
He knows not to run his mouth. That's
Am I
what
right?
He knows.
Oh.
Damn right.
You just mentioned Joe Dumars,
Yeah.
who it's my understanding is one of the nicest guys
Absolutely.
in the world of the NBA.
He was one of the nice guys of the bad boys, the Pistons.
And he, of course, was a Detroit Piston, Christy.
Oh, yeah.
Which reminds me of this classic song. The Pistons
walked right into this, didn't I?
The Pistons lost again last night.
20 in a row now.
Oh, geez.
Nowhere near the record. 26 is the record. I believe.
But still, that's got to be rough. I mean, come on.
That hurts, boy.
In any event, there was a time, and a true fan who's still a true fan of the Detroit Pistons, and of course they'll be getting what we call the merch, Christy.
Sure.
I'm sure that you're familiar with this. This is a great song for little Timmy Cavanaugh about the Pistons.
The Detroit Pistons, former champs of basketball. I have so many souvenirs, it's hard to list them all. I have piston pants, I have piston shorts, I have piston beer mugs. Sometimes people don't even notice. I have piston ashtrays, I have piston shoes, I have piston basketballs. When I dribble, they do too.
Thank you, Tim. I love that song. Short. It's like
Short
great
and
poetry.
sweet.
You know what I'm talking about, Josh. Every word is necessary. No words in the wrong place.
Ah, yes, brevity is key.
Yeah, so it's Ezra Pound edited that song.
I don't know if this guy.
No,
No, I did not.
yeah. After he finished with T.S. Eliot, he took over.
This guy, this email, he knows about the show, but he doesn't know about the show. He felt he should bring this to our attention. Are you ready? You know how you like television shows that their theme song explains the show.
Yeah, like Gilligan's Island. If you're watching for the first time, it gives you the setup. It explains the 3-hour tour and the storm, et cetera, et cetera.
This is from William. He says, he starts off, hey, fellas, like Gilligan's Island.
Thank you.
The Fugitive also recaps the plot of the series before each episode. He acts like we didn't know that.
Yeah, but not in the song, you see.
He says The Fugitive recaps the plot of the series before each episode.
But not in the song. See, that's the beauty of a great...
So it's sort of like a last week on The Fugitive.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was a serial. It was though he was looking for the one-armed man.
And and then it ended with, and now he's looking for the real killer or something like that, right?
It ended with a Quinn Martin production.
Rolls Royce.
And it had the word epilogue, which I came up with a spelling bee later on in my life.
You mean epilogue?
Yeah, there you go.
Epilogue?
Now,
Maybe I'm going to go work it
by the
out.
way, so I just tried to look up this the punching in the face thing,
I looked it up, yeah.
and they cut it out.
No, they don't. I can
You
show
got
it to
one?
you.
Yeah, the one I found, they cut out the scene where he punches him.
No, and he wasn't even doing anything. The guy was just...
He explains it by when he's fouled, he likes to play it up a little bit so he gets the call, which everybody does.
This guy, he looks like he
Hold
turns
on,
around and swings.
He hits him hard.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
Here you go, Tommy. Can you see that?
Okay.
There he is. They're at it. They're going at it.
He's not just flailing aimlessly. Yeah, no, he knows what he's doing.
He whacks him. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the guy was just defending him like you're supposed to do.
Well, they're all millionaires. I don't care. They'll be fine.
All right, this is going to be a quick show if you keep that attitude.
Okay.
Hey, here's something. The NFL is adding Brazil, home of The
Bum Bum.
Best asses in the world.
The Bum Bum. What is
Yes.
it? Is it the Bum Bum Room?
This is the Bum Bum competition.
Miss Bum Bum.
Pageant.
Yeah. Hey-oh, let me hear you say it. The first regular season destination in South America next year, Brazil and the NFL. The league said the 24 game will be played at Sao Paulo's Arena. Sao Paulo.
That is fun.
Arena Corinthians. Is there anything in South America that doesn't have a Bible theme? I don't get it.
Well, most of the Bible took place in South.
Oh, that's true.
As you know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jesus grew up in Montenegro.
Remember Moses?
very like
Moses parted
Montenegro.
South America.
What are you talking about?
part of the Nile.
Yeah, the Nile.
Yeah.
The Nile isn't in South America.
Oh, really?
Sure it is.
By the way,
It
this
is now. Have you seen?
interestingly enough, this game in Brazil exclusively broadcast on Amazon.
Probably.
Anyone take geography in this?
Of course, I laughed.
No, the Amazon runs through the Grand Canyon.
The Amazon.
Come on.
No.
Oh my God!
Huh? What happened?
The Mississippi runs through the Grand Canyon, dummy.
Oh, that's right.
Let's
I'm not done.
No, I don't care because
The NFL has announced.
this gives us an opportunity to discuss Miss Boom Boom, who was in the news a couple days ago, and my favorite story of the week.
Is it? You don't like butts. You like butts like a house cat. You like teeny tiny butts.
This lady is very lovely.
And she's a former model turned pastor, and she's stepping down at her church so she can do an OnlyFans page.
Any butt the bigger than a man's fist is too large.
What was the name of her church, Tommy?
Well, that's what I loved about it.
Anna Akiva.
Yeah, that's her name, and she does have an OnlyFans page. And if you look her up, extraordinarily attractive. She spells Anna with one N, A-N-A, and then her last name A-K-I-V-A. But she's at the a gospel church. Do you have a pencil, Josh?
Yes, I do.
It's spelled F-U.
Hey!
No, that's the first two letters of the name of the church. F-U, I'll pause here, then X, then I-C-O.
Oh, boy.
So, now,
Fuxico?
It could be Fuxico.
Like the Foo Fighters?
Isn't the X like
in
isn't
Spanish
like
a weird
the
sound,
baseball
like
player? Isn't it Teixeira?
It's like a sound.
Mark Teixeira.
Yeah, isn't so? Maybe it's Fushiko.
Maybe.
Oh, or even
Fushiko.
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 I'm not trying to go with a pho.
Well,
But I think ooh is
can,
in Spanish. Ooh is.
But it's when you first see it, it just looks like it. You know,
yeah.
Because see, Mexico is with the CK sound.
But
So
they say
who knows?
Mexico, don't they?
Mexico.
Because when I see Fuxico, that sounds like a hilarious. It's like the men's room at a Texaco that people cook up in.
That's a corporation I want to be a part of. Don't you want to work for that corporation?
Wouldn't you like a T-shirt, like a jacket that had Fuxico on the back?
I don't have to work at this one. I could work at BJico. It'd be just fine.
Okay.
Really? Yeah. That's interesting.
You can trust your star to
Is
the
there
man.
is there a airport code that's FUX?
No.
I don't know.
It's
I
a
mean,
fair
They have enough
question.
trouble with CLT, don't
Around
they?
the world, I think there's SUX.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
San Antonio?
No, it's Boston. Thank you. Thank you very
Yankees
much.
fans named?
Yeah.
Very funny.
Okay.
Well,
There
what's-
is. It's in Germany.
Which one?
The FUX airport code.
Really?
Yeah, Fussen.
Fussen.
Fussen. Fussen in
Okay.
Bavaria.
What's the name of the town?
Fussen.
They know
Fussen.
what they're doing.
Okay. Now, coming up in sports, what have you got?
Coming up in sports, we've got more funny names in the world of sports. Can you believe it? And an upset in college basketball. We'll talk more about the NFL because Tom cut me off. Stand-ups. There's a guy doing stand-up, a former All-Pro, All-World quarterback. We'll talk about
No kidding.
Okay. Right now, I want to talk about saving you the giant hassle of going and hitting the stores right now because you want to get that perfect gift. You can get this done in the next 5 minutes. What I'm talking about, of course, Steven Singer Jewelers. Steven's a big fan of you and a big fan of natural things like earthborn diamonds. In particular, I will highlight the diamond stud earrings from Steven Singer Jewelers.
Always a hit.
The Anita diamond stud earrings, and I'll divert my discussion for a moment to mention that these do have the famous 14-karat gold safety silicone backs, which keeps them on your ears. so you don't lose them, which is important. And by the way, the Anita diamond stud earrings from Steven Singer Jewelers start at just $298. Also, Steven is famous for his guarantee. If she doesn't like him, he doesn't like him, send him back. And by the way, shipping free both ways. And get those orders in before 2 o'clock Eastern time, and they are out the door that day. So you can get these things in the mail today. So you'll have them in time for whatever holiday you want to celebrate. IHateStevenSinger.com. Free shipping, of course. Steven's famous 14-karat gold safety silicone backs. And lots of other things. It's not just diamonds at Steven Singer Jewelers. See what I'm talking about by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell Steven the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Once again, you can get it done right now. You're not going to have to go to a crowded parking lot and have somebody back into you. That's what I'm just saying. Once again, it's IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, we have porch pirates in the news. We have a survey, who wants multiple wives? And an unusual dolphin is out there somewhere, and we're going to find out why and where. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
The behind the scenes, you're probably wondering, how do I get Chick angry?
News is on
before each re-entry into the.
What did I miss? I wasn't here in the break.
You using words like ilk is a good start.
I did that deliberately.
I know you did. I know.
Because you want to get them, and you want to get them on edge.
Why?
Yeah.
What?
Don't you want a nice chick?
What? No, that's.
I am so boring.
You want everybody on edge.
Everybody on edge.
You want
All
them,
right.
They got to be defending.
Nobody knows what's going on.
Defending themselves.
Yeah.
This is true
Alert.
insight that we're gaining.
Yeah. He wants us on the back foot, so to speak. That's what he wants.
We're fighting for our lives in here.
That's right. I don't want you to kick back and go, oh, this is easy.
It's like being in the octagon.
Yes. You got to keep sharp. Now, we were talking about the famed Miss Bum Bum competition in Brazil, because the NFL has announced they're going to be playing a game in Brazil next year.
Yep.
And also they'll be doing games in England and in Germany once.
I heard the Bears are going to move there.
Whoa.
What do you think of that?
The Bears.
Chicago Bears are going to become the Brazil Bears.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
Now, we were talking about this young lady that has stopped being a pastor and now has her an OnlyFans page.
Correct.
And
she's the new owner.
And she had also, none of this is helping. She had also been a contestant in the Miss Bum Bum competition. And I asked Pat yesterday if he had a song about buns.
Yeah, I did butt tattoo.
And
I had a bunch of butt songs.
You did? Well, do you have another one handy?
Yeah, men's butts. I'll just pick one right off the bat.
Because we had another men's butt story was about the plastic surgery and the survey of plastic surgeons and what the most desirable man's ass was.
Yeah, I need a new one. I want a new butt. One that makes me look thick. Give me a J-Lo spanked by Ben Affleck. I want a new butt. One that's big and deep. I am not flush with cash, so can I get one real cheap? I want one like a Kardashian, a big badonkadonk do. One that only cost me $100 or two. A bootleg booty from you. Yeah. Want a new butt, but I have no assets. I want cheap implants the bad girls won't forget. Want a new butt, big bootay. I'll gladly pay a Tuesday for a big old ass today. Want one that's humongous, like Sofia Vergara, yeah. Look at this flat old thing. Oh, doctor, won't you repair her? I want a new butt. Yeah, I want a new ass. What can possibly go wrong with cheap cement and plexiglass? I want a new butt.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Very silly.
Did you remember the story we had a few years ago about it was in Miami?
Sure, I do remember this.
And remember what this guy was putting in women?
Fix-a-flat.
Yeah, he was putting in Fix-a-Flat, injecting it.
Yikes.
Yeah, there
Well,
could
it
be
says right there, Fix-a-Flat.
If you're thinking of plastic surgery, and by all means, it can be very helpful for so many people, you don't want it being done in a garage with tools coming out of a trunk.
If you're using Fix-a-Flat, though, you're going to have to use the applicator, if you will, that comes with Fix-a-Flat. You can't shoot that through a needle, I wouldn't.
No,
say.
I wouldn't think so either.
No. You got to have a whole big.
That's
maybe
a big hole you got to put.
Maybe a turkey baster or something like that. But holy hell!
Yeah, again, if your surgeon's getting out a turkey baster and the crazy glue, maybe you want to go to a more qualified physician. I like that, Pat. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
But that works with sperm, right? The turkey baster, you can get pregnant that way. You load
It's
her up.
possible.
Yeah.
There's
right?
a famous legal case in which they came after a guy who had donated his seed to two of his gay lady friends.
Gay lady friends,
and
yes.
And they told him that they just wanted the seed, nothing else.
Yeah.
Then the pair broke up, and they came after him for child support.
Yes, they
and he
did.
lost because it hadn't been done in a clinical, but it had been done turkey baster style.
And that works.
Yeah,
So they got their money, huh?
those sperm. I mean, they're
feisty.
Yeah, they are. They're aggressive.
They want to get where they're going.
Yeah, many a car back seat is.
Well, I think Josh can back me up on this. You were pre-med, right?
Yes.
You can get pregnant in a swimming pool, right?
There is an 87% chance.
If there's a toilet seat in there.
No, there doesn't have to be a toilet. Now you're being silly.
Only in the shallow end.
I'm sorry. You had more sports?
I did. It says here. Hang on. From Evanston, Illinois, Wesley Cardette Jr. scored 30, and Chicago State stunned number 25 of the Big Ten, Northwestern, in a 75-73 upset. On the very same court, Northwestern beat Purdue a couple weeks ago. And Northwestern star, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Boo Buie. First name Boo, second name Buie.
Spell it for me.
Boobuie. Boo Buie.
Cool.
Made 2 layups 41 seconds apart. To put
Remember Jim Bowie?
Was that like a fairy tale or is that a real guy?
Wasn't that like a Disney thing?
I thought so, like Daniel...
Jim Bowie.
Real guy.
Which one's real? Davy Crockett and Daniel Boone, are they both real?
Yeah, they're both real.
They're both real?
I don't know about Jim Bowie.
Never heard of Jim Bowie.
He's the knife guy.
He invented the knife.
The Bowie knife?
Wasn't he at the Alamo?
Yeah.
He installed all the drywall at the Alamo.
Oh, how about that?
He did the
Wow,
basement.
that's ironic. Anyone?
Anyone. Don't you mean everyone? Calm down.
Oh, here we go. Jim Bowie, Yep.
Did he die in 1900?
No, he died at the Alamo. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Boy, how could I forget that?
There apparently, according to this, apparently some of the stories of his frontiersman ways are fictitious.
Oh,
okay.
But the others aren't. It's not really clear.
Yeah.
Nice sideburns, though. Wow.
Is that right?
Yeah. Looks like Neil Young in 71.
Christy, do you like Dram Bowie?
no.
That's on a rusty nail, right?
I've never...
It's so funny you would mention that. We were cleaning out our liquor cabinet, and that was one of the bottles that went down the drain.
Did it go like this? We've got to find something to drink.
No. We had he brought his stuff over, and I go, we have too much. We need to get rid of it.
One of the nicest,
Too
most
much.
romantic parts of when two people are
Moving,
married.
yeah.
They combine their booze.
But most people don't throw it away.
When were you married, April?
They're really going to
May.
need it now.
We got married in May.
You got married in May? And
He's
you
moving in now?
Just now
January,
moving in, huh?
yeah.
Is that
January.
right?
Oh, boy, everything changes.
Sinner.
I'm married.
Well, you're doing something, Cindy.
Yes.
Oh, to him? Oh, then it's okay. I absolve you of any
Thank
sin.
you.
Pay attention.
No, it's thank you, Padre.
Speaking of Daniel Boone and David Crockett and
Jim Bowie.
Caleb Boone
Wow.
scored 25 points. UNLV led nearly the entire way. 79-64 win over number 8 Creighton, Tom.
The Fighting Barrels.
The Barrels lost. It's the Bob and Tom basketball
It's the
team.
Creighton Barrels, Ace. Get it?
Am I the only one that has a problem with Chicago State?
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
before.
me either.
They just upset Northwestern.
Yeah,
They're a
but
hell of a
Chicago's
school.
a city, not a state.
Yeah, you can't name it state. If
There's
it's
also Cleveland State, right?
Yep.
I don't care for that at all.
I don't like
at
it.
all,
No,
sir.
you're right.
Go ahead. Ask me the capital of Cleveland. Go ahead.
What's the capital of Cleveland?
Bucyrus. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Man, you know what? I stand corrected.
All right.
I stand lost. We'll be right back. Coming up, we have
Why do you look for me?
world
for
records.
facts?
We have the flavor of the year, which I object to because I've never heard of it.
Butter pecan?
That would be fine.
Okay.
It's my new favorite ice cream.
Wow, who voted? 102-year-old?
Yeah, right. Werther's? Is it Werther's? Man, I love a good Werther's.
You ever had butter pecan?
No, but I have had Werther's and I love them.
Okay.
If I'd have said butter pecan, he would have just said butter pecan.
Yeah.
The benefits of a classical education. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate Pina Colada and Thai iced coffee flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Oh, I know what I wanted to say. What the hell? Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Always a pleasure, Chick.
And is that Gingham checked? What is that? Checked? It's a lot of checks over there.
All I know is cameramen call this, please don't wear that.
Yeah. Causes havoc.
There's Ace Cosby, Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Hello. Thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Congratulations once again going on to Ed Bohart of Taylor Mill, Kentucky, the winner of Week 14 of our Pigskin NFL competition. And he won himself, of course, the Big Green Egg Mini-Max and the Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese bonus package, including the oven-baked bundle. That's right, it's delicious. From Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese.com. Now,
what are we going to call the city? Well, James Taylor walked through here one time, and there's the old mill up the street. Oh, we got to call her Taylor Mill.
Sure, there's a more interesting story.
Mill,
we're going to talk with Ed. We'll ask him. He picked the only person, in fact, that got 14 of 15 games right. He did miss the Kansas City Buffalo game, as did the referees. But seriously,
they got the call right.
Okay. Go to bobandtom.com/contest.
It was only half his body offside.
Before tonight. And enter for Week 15, and just pick the winners, and you'll be able to come on the air if you win and pick against Chick McGee. Chick has posted his picks, by the way. Where are they?
Instagram on the Chick McGee. I think I understand what you wanted now with the Chiefs Bills call. You said that the referees need to wait until they see the outcome of the play before they can make a call. Is that correct?
Maybe kind of ease off and let them play the game at the end. That's all I'm saying.
Is that right?
The guy's toe is over the line. I don't know.
It wasn't. And yet you were upset about the guy blocking the shot with his shoe. That was a cool play. That was razzle-dazzle, was it not?
That's clearly illegal. Why not give the guy an
So
oar?
it was having offsides.
I mean, you would give the guy should a basketball player be allowed to block a shot by taking his shoe off and holding it in his hand, or should we give him a butterfly net?
You know what they do? They use tennis rackets in practice. Oh, yeah.
Tom, would you have been fine with the ref going, look, a penalty was committed,
right?
But the play was so cool, we're going to let it slide.
How about
Check
that?
And checkmate.
No.
They have a system. The receivers look at the refs look back at them. There's like a thumbs up or a fist or something.
And I'm not sure where I am with you playing football indoors or outdoors. You want everything to be indoors or outdoors? Which is it? Because you've said both things.
I think it's ridiculous when they play in deep snow. I think certain cities should be required. They've got $1 billion. They can afford to build a couple nice indoor stadiums in some of
certain cities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be a requirement.
Certain people should be allowed at games.
And I'm not happy that the NFL's given SoFi another Super Bowl. They just had one.
It's a great stadium.
So what?
How many years has it been between?
What was it?
Hey, they shouldn't call it.
Right?
They shouldn't call it SoFi. They should call it So What?
Why are they doing that?
It's the big market.
They're probably the hookers in L.A. probably service the owners.
I think because Terry Bradshaw can drive there from his house.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, sir.
I see.
One of the
What else is happening?
That's a great question. We have Giannis scoring 64 last night, beating the Indiana Pacers 140-126. Did you see that? You think you could score 64 in an NBA game, Tom?
I could score 0.
Absolute 0. We were talking about Brazil hosting an NFL game next year. There were 5 international games this past year, 3 in London, and the first 2 in it wasn't the first 2, but in Frankfurt, Germany. There will be 5 more next season, another 3 in London, a return to Germany, and Brazil. You would think they would have the ladies who were Miss Bum Bum on display at the Brazil game, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think they'd trot them out, right?
Maybe.
And isn't Giselle from Brazil? Is that right? Is she from Brazil?
She's from South America somewhere. Yeah, I think she is from
What?
Brazil.
Yeah.
Giselle.
Jizzy.
You got me.
Brady's ex-wife.
Jizzy Brady?
I thought she was Norwegian or something.
No. She's South American.
That's Tiger's babe.
Yeah.
I get confused.
She's Swedish.
His ex-wife, you mean?
I don't care.
Speaking of Brady, Tom Brady is set to be the subject of a comedy roast as part of a program called Netflix is a Joke Fest. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Netflix is putting on its second installment of the Comedy Festival, which will be held May 2nd to the 12th in Los Angeles. Among the scheduled shows, Netflix will host what is being billed as the GROAT, the greatest roast of all time, instead of the GOAT. It will center on NFL legend Tom Brady. Jeff Ross will serve as the night's roastmaster general with Brady's famous friends and frenemies gathering to poke fun at the former quarterback. Produced by Netflix in association with Live Nation, the festival's lineup includes currently Ali Wong, Chelsea Handler, Jon Stewart, Bert Kreischer, and David Letterman's going to be there.
How about Giselle? Let's see her show up at the roast.
Well, that's probably a friend of me.
That'll be a roast, all right. Yeah.
I bet Peyton Manning will get in on it.
I would assume Peyton will be there.
I would hope he would tape something. Yeah. He should tape something and act like he does. He's way too busy to attend, and then walk out from backstage.
Oh, that's
that would be fun.
With something painted on his forehead.
Yeah, Brady eats it or something. Yeah. There's your highlight.
Stupid world record.
Over 300 people in Japan took part in breaking the Guinness World Record for the largest gathering of people wearing corsets.
Okay.
People wearing corsets, huh?
Interesting.
The event saw 376 participants wearing corsets to achieve the record title. The organizer of the event, Ms. Takumi Nakajima, says a corset is like a limited canvas, but depending on the person wearing it, the facade changes completely.
Oh.
Meaningless.
I'm not sure what that means either, but I guess it means
it just makes your waist slimmer. What? I don't get it.
It's a spectacularly beautiful woman versus some homely babe. Maybe.
So you like your women corseted?
No, I don't. I'm just saying. I don't.
Isn't there always...
Let us make love. Give me an hour while I remove this.
Yes, you have to undo
corsets,
this.
if you like your sex ice cold. What?
Isn't corset short for corsets ugly?
Yeah.
Well, you don't think
or corsets hard to breathe when you wear one.
You don't think they're hot? You don't think they're sexy?
No, they can be, but
Okay.
I'm thinking the old style.
The
Yeah,
traditional
real
corset.
tiny
Yeah.
I think like anything, I don't think an article of clothing can make whatever you're working with hot. I think that whatever you're working with has to be hot at the beginning, don't you think?
Well, I agree with you. I think the person is sexy, and then what they wear, icing on the
if they're
cake.
topless with overalls, now we're in.
That is a good look.
So anybody topless overalls.
That isn't a good be.
Junior Sample.
Yeah.
Side boob.
Well, now you're talking, actually. What about Melissa McCarthy?
I think she's kind of sexy.
In bib overalls.
Maybe she'd be great.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You think she'd be hot?
I find
bib
her.
overalls.
I find her extraordinarily attractive. She's super funny and.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is an incredibly dumb record, but
She wasn't done explaining how the allure
corset?
of
Oh, good.
corsets.
Good.
Yeah. She says a corset's like a limited canvas. Depending on the person wearing it, the facade changes completely. That's the allure of it all. Corsets aren't a duty, as it may have been centuries ago. It's now a street fashion. Wear it freely, she says, as you see fit.
There you go. Yeah.
She could be Sue Ellen Mischke and wear it on the outside.
She sure could.
Well, they've become a fashion trend for sure.
Go
The people
walking
are
down
just
the
wearing
street.
them as a shirt.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that, but it's they can be quite sexy, yes.
Sexy.
Okay. Now, coming up, Christy, what do you got over there?
Are you done with sports?
Not
Chick?
yet.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a cockroach that caused about a lot of trouble in Japan. We have a prisoner who escaped after his penis surgery.
After pissing?
Yeah, you got to piss after the penis surgery. They won't let you leave until you have one good
Of course, it looks like a water wiggle comes out the side.
And have you ever seen a dolphin with thumbs? Well done.
No, and we have to put a stop to it now.
Do you think anybody who's actually had penis surgery, their urine comes out of their navel? What would you do?
Well, that's a mistake.
What would you do?
Oh, boy.
That'd be kind of
Doc,
funny.
I got a problem here.
You look like that little doll that squeezes.
Lay across the toilet?
I think the first thing you do is
like Superman, yes.
shock your friends.
No joke.
Hey, look,
watch this.
Win a lot of bar bets.
Yeah. You get down on your kneesels and what? Also coming up, we have free-range cats in the news.
Feral cats?
And all cats, kitty cats that people are letting outdoors. Not everybody's happy about this, especially bird people. We have the flavor of the year coming up, which I've never heard of, and emojis in the news in an important way. Right now, I want to talk about solving all of your shopping problems this holiday season, and we can do that with the Sleep Number Smart Bed. I'll do it quiz style. Christy Lee, what is your Sleep Number Smart Bed setting?
35.
That's a soft mattress. Whereas Mr. McGee, your Sleep Number bed, the smart bed you have, the
100. It's a firm setting, Tom. That's the one I sleep on best.
This is interesting because it is a perfection. It's perfect. The Sleep Number people have perfected the adjustable firmness, among other things. And that Sleep Number wants you to check out their beds, and especially now because you can save 40% on the Sleep Number Special Edition Smart Bed for a limited time. J.D. Power now ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. For more information about that, J.D. Power, go to jdpower.com/awards. You'll only find Sleep Number beds at the Sleep Number store. To find them, go to sleepnumber.com/BT show. See the store for all the details on lots of different financing offers happening right now. And find out about a Sleep Number smart bed because you need to get some great sleep. I think I've had mine, I want to say 17 years. I love my Sleep Number bed. Either side of the bed has its own Sleep Number smart bed setting. So figure out what your number is. It'll help you do that because these beds are so smart. Once again, it's sleepnumber.com/BT show. Coming up, cockroaches, babies in bowels, and porch pirates. It's all here. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Xyzal is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Xyzal keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Xyzal at night.
Hey, Fidelity. What's it cost to invest with the Fidelity app?
Start with as little as $1 with no account fees or trade commissions on U.S. stocks and ETFs.
That's music to my ears.
I can only talk.
Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Zero account fees apply to retail brokerage accounts only. Sell order assessment fee not included. A limited number of ETFs are subject to a transaction-based service fee of $100. See full list at fidelity.com/commissions. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. My gosh, that was perfect. Here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Thank you very much.
Well done, sir.
I'm just trying to get organized over here.
I know.
We have Christy Lee at the news desk, but we're not done with the sporting scene. We have Chick McGee across the way. What else is happening?
We got a problem. Well, I think we can all learn something from the following sports story. Are you
Okay.
ready?
All right.
Pardon me. A high school basketball coach in Texas is accused of pummeling his coach. The player hit his coach after he was benched for poor sportsmanship.
Ugh.
Willis High School coach Jeremy Clark told a TV station that the 17-year-old player had been taken out of Willis's game at Conroe High School for arguing with an opponent, referees, and the assistant coach and his teammates. Willis won the game, marking the first time the team beat Conroe in 15 years. But after returning to campus, Coach Clark allegedly confronted by the player and his older brother in the parking lot.
Oh, man.
According to sheriffs, the player punched Coach Clark in the face. His brother also began punching the coach.
Coach needs better defense.
That's what you get out of this story?
Hey, Coach, how about a little D, brother?
County jail said the 17-year-old player and the 22-year-old brother booked on suspicion of assault.
Suspicion.
Assaulting a public servant. A district spokesperson said the player is no longer a student at the Willis Independent School. Kicked him off.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to happen.
Yeah.
That's got to happen.
This guy's got NBA written all over him.
He could go play with Draymond right now.
Oh, man. You know, whatever's bothering those kids, I hope they figure
no
it out
joke.
soon. Whatever's going on there, that's tough.
Anger management.
Entitled? Thinks he's a star? I'm just guessing.
I don't know. Maybe
Sometimes just...
maybe there's someone on the team who bugs this guy, and he just had it.
Yeah.
During the game, and the guy said just one more thing.
Well, wait a minute. The problem is that guy attacked everyone. He punched the coach.
Well, but
he was going. So you're not saying that if somebody's upset with one person, they might go after everybody.
Oh yeah, I think they might. I think they might.
You need a little D over there, Josh. You're closer.
It gets so bad that they lose all reason and they start fighting. Oh yeah.
What I like about it, in the middle of the story, I like the fact that parenthetically they point out that the team won the game for the first time in 15 years. Can we get back to the beating?
Oh no, maybe now the beating's good luck and they have to do it every game.
They haven't won a game in 15 years?
He's off the team that beat that team in 15 years.
Man, oh man.
So there you go.
That's rough. Yeah. Texas, is that what you said?
Sure.
And they're Texas football, boy. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, they like Texas.
Okay, all right. Well,
don't mess with Texas. Texas
is that
forever.
sports?
Yes, that's sports.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll check in with Christy Lee, but first,
Bucky, this is what you voted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy.
In its 24th annual Flavor Forecast Report, the McCormick Company has named its 2024 Flavor of the Year.
McCormick, good product.
Very good product.
This is which one is this?
Workhorse
Spices.
Spices,
All the spices.
all the spices that you
Organic
buy
spices.
usually.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I think they also make those bags that you can.
They do.
Like gravy and. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. They have named tamarind as the Flavor of the Year.
What is it?
The company said the spice offers an acidic, tangy, sweet flavor that is the perfect ingredient to incorporate in savory and sweet dishes. McCormick has since released a new tamarind and pasilla chili seasoning, which is available online now. Well, it's the Flavor of the Year for 2024, so we have a whole year to discover tamarind, I guess.
How about I bet we've had it and didn't even know it.
I've never heard of it.
Well, it looks like
is it a root?
Sounds like something you'd put in orange chicken.
I'm not going to say what it looks like, Josh. I want you to come over here and look at this and tell me what does a tamarind look like to you?
Oh, is it a?
It looks like.
Is it a? It's
Nut, berry, fruit.
A piece of poo.
It does. Really?
That or a male member?
Oh.
Oh,
you and I,
Jesus,
very
right up our
different.
Yeah, you're. I don't know what
It's got a lot of bumps
I may
in
have
it.
looked at the wrong thing.
Yeah, it looks like, imagine a sock with 5 golf balls in it.
Yeah,
That's not what my male member looks like.
It's lumpy.
Looks like.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Well,
the way
after
mine
a
looks
severe
either.
beating.
Yeah. Maybe if I had 5 rubber bands.
It's actually a fruit.
I've never. There's a
Don't
movie.
you call
Wasn't
names?
there a movie, The Tamarind Seed?
It sounds
I don't know.
familiar.
Yeah,
from a book or something.
I don't know what it tastes like.
Apparently is a fruit that has many great nutrients, antioxidants, antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral effects.
Oh, Tamarind Seed was a Steve Winwood song. Listen to the tamarinds.
Boy, it sure does sound like one. I tell you that.
It grows in India, Pakistan, and Africa.
That's mandolin rain.
That's
A 1974 romantic spy thriller with Julie Andrews and Omar Sharif.
Well, that sounds
sounds
Thank
sexy.
God we got that mentioned.
No, that's the only time I've ever heard of tamarind.
Didn't Omar Sharif give like bridge tips or something?
Yeah, that became his thing.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was an expert player. Really?
That's a weird thing.
Really? Honestly?
No, I know, but what a
He had a column in the newspaper.
I know. That's
Very interesting.
very strange.
Very bright man.
All right, fair enough.
Just the kind of thing you'd hang your hat on.
Well,
rather
it's
cut off my own foot than play bridge.
Oh yeah, or listen. I'd rather play bridge than have Omar tell me how to do it. I know that.
I think bridge has kind of fallen out of favor, hasn't it? I don't know
I
anyone
don't
that
spend a lot
plays
of time
bridge.
in nursing homes. I don't know.
Is that like pinochle?
I don't. Do you play bridge, Tom?
No, one of my brothers is really good at it.
That's surprising.
My mother was in a bridge club.
Well, okay.
And all I remember used to always laugh. You'd hear the old ladies go, "Who's got the rubber?"
Oh, is that part
that's
of a
funny.
bridge?
Some
Is that a
sort of-
bridge
Yes.
term? Oh,
I don't know what it means, but that would.
Well,
I like bridge mix.
Mrs. Dalton, do you have the rubber? No, I think I have all these kids. So we determined what tamarind even tastes like.
Wait a minute. Were you
Citrusy and...
were you doing like 10 minutes for your mom's bridge club when you were a kid? That's amazing. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was so blue. It was just filthy.
No, I used
So
to love
your
it.
mom's so she was playing bridge at a young age. I mean, theoretically,
Bridge was very much more popular back in the day. But the great thing about my mom's bridge club was she would make delicious desserts for the ladies.
Oh, she didn't have the Brock's bridge mix. That was always my favorite.
No, she'd make apple pie. She'd make apple tarts.
Oh, she was
What?
amazing. Yeah.
I forgot about bridge mix.
Oh yeah, my grandmother used to have that.
Man.
Bridge
Did you
mix.
ever bang any of your mom's friends in the bridge club?
Come on, man.
You know you
fess
did.
up.
No,
Did you
know
at least
you
think
did.
about him while you were learning about
Who was
stuff?
the oldest woman you slept
Can
with?
I write down the joke I wanted to?
Hang on a second. Who is age?
Hey,
Just
no,
the age.
just-
A gentleman never discussed
Oldest
such.
woman you slept with.
Or how many years older was she?
Than you.
Was
Than
it
you.
an old whore?
Just get flat out.
I want to apologize to the members of my mom's bridge club if any of them are still
They're-
alive.
I didn't
Come
say
on.
they were. I didn't say it was them. I said it was, you probably employed a whore.
That is completely false. Oh
So you
God!
never had sex with someone older?
I never normally do this, but I would like to partake in one of your
Excuse me.
women of ill repute. If you don't mind.
Excuse me.
Who's the oldest?
Oh,
Do I
Ruth,
Venmo
I
someone?
understand you're quite good.
Do you have a Millicent on staff? Or
Is there a QR code?
No, I understand this is a cash only proposition.
I just returned from
Is
the
this,
haberdasher.
does this include the tip? Or probably get a lot of tip jokes, I guess. If you want more than the tip in, it costs
my
extra. I get it. I know.
Oh,
Did we get back to Bridge Club?
It
Okay,
was a
bridge
whore.
club.
Well, I know it was. I could tell when I hit on something. You banged an old whore
That is
like a
just
sailor
not true.
on leave.
when you were 18,
You
19.
You learned about
And
love.
she was 30.
It's all lies.
She kept saying,
No, she was like 58.
it was like Brighton Beach. Get over here and let Mama hug you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Over
what
here,
I
honey. Yeah.
kiss Mama.
A young Jonathan Silver.
Stick your tongue out for mama.
Well, now that we've established the fact that
What is the biggest age gap, I wonder, for...
tamarind.
I don't know. For
For
me,
what? For you?
Yeah.
Biggest age
Older?
gap.
I think, boy, 12 years,
No,
13 years?
All subjects in this discussion are over 18.
Yes, of course.
She was. I was 9.
Miss Letourneau, would you mind
Yeah.
stepping up?
And you're
Yeah, no, I was...
You're half Samoan too. So
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Pat.
Yes.
You know, you promised a Christmas song every day.
I
think it may be that time.
I can give you whatever you'd like.
Now, I should point this out. Mr. Pat Godwin on stage at the famous Comedy Off Broadway, Lexington, Kentucky, coming up the 29th of December, the Friday, running through Sunday evening, which is New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve with Pat Godwin, Comedy Off Broadway, Lexington, KY. Okay, what do you got, Pat?
Anybody traveling this year?
I'll be in the St. Louis.
Oh yeah, by car. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Gonna be in a car, Pat.
I tried to make her laugh, tried to make her smile. I only have another 500 miles.
We're driving to her parents. She knows I hate to go. She's all pissed off and the traffic is slow. She's bringing up the past, pointing out my flaws. The time I got drunk playing Santa Claus. It's the same old story. Year after year, Christmas time. She's counting my beers. I'm stuck in a car with an angry woman on an 8-hour drive. Like being trapped with a bee in a bottle. And she's a queen from an angry hive. Driving a brand new Tesla, but it's not a quiet ride. No, I'm stuck in a car with an angry woman on an 8-hour drive. I tried to make her laugh, tried to make her smile. I only have another 414 miles. She's annoyed about something stupid I said. She's talking real loud and her face is all red. She's got a list, her own top 10. Alyssa, why she pissed all over again. She's ripping me a new one, talking some trash, spit on the windshield. She's pounding the dash. Oh, I'm stuck in the car with an angry woman on an 8-hour drive. It's like being pinned by a grizzly bear. There's no chance that you'll survive. Oh, I wish a tractor trailer would hit me and I'd crawl out the other side. Yes, I'm stuck in a car with an angry woman on an 8-hour drive. Ooh, I tried to make her laugh, tried to make her smile. I only have another 382 miles, 291 miles. Yes, officer, I know why you pulled me over. That helped me sign at the back of the car, right? Woo, we're there. Get out of the car.
I stuffed the bill in my shirt.
Yes. Is there anything worse than you get in the car and you set your nav and it's 497 miles to your destination? Oh my God. Yeah.
Keep reminding me.
Yeah. Where are you going? Are you driving somewhere?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're talking to the nav. Keep reminding me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It has kind of a Harry Chapin feel, that tune, Pat. I really like that. Thank you very much.
No reason to bring him into it. It's all me. It's all me.
So that's one angry woman. What about multiple angry women?
That's happened.
Researchers say 1 in 3 men are open to having multiple wives or girlfriends.
Boy, man, that seems high.
It's a lot of work.
They just hate the silence, don't they?
According to a study, a third of men were willing to consider the idea of having more than one wife or long-term girlfriend in a committed partnership if it were legal and consensual.
I remember what they call that now, Tom? You remember?
Polygamy?
A thruple.
What?
A thruple.
Okay.
Remember? Didn't we have that? Didn't we have that?
Yeah. Only 11% of the women surveyed said they were open to the idea of a polygamous marriage. You can find out more in the journal Archives of Sexual Behavior if you want to read the whole study. Man.
No, thanks.
Anybody here?
And I think it's bigamy. I think it's big of all of us.
You got an opportunity to have
if it were
more than
legal,
one person mad at you.
Would you do that? Would you ever consider that?
I don't think so. No.
A third of men, but what? Just over 10% of women.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be with a bunch of women, you just be single,
yeah.
right? That's yeah.
Well, I mean, there is something to be said for, I guess, having the safety of a relationship. I
don't know, man. I would get in so much because I would 2 o'clock would roll around and I'd be like, what do I want for dinner? And then I would call each of them to see what they were making.
Then make your choice.
Hey, Lisa, I'm going over to Helen's
roast
tonight.
house.
She's actually making something good.
You never like my cooking. I don't understand
sounds
why.
like a nightmare.
No, but also, I mean, the restaurant thing, I can't do it with one.
Yeah.
What do you feel like tonight? I don't know.
Yeah, of all of us, you need a harem, Josh.
Oh man.
Do you have a system if you're seeing a particular woman? Do you have a system for deciding what type of restaurant you're going to go to?
I do. Yes.
Which is how does it work?
We just eliminate. So, if it's I don't know, I'm not too, I don't care. Yeah, either do I. All right. We are going to choose between Chinese, Mexican, or Italian. Eliminate one, and then we eliminate one, and then it's.
They used to have
that kind of thing.
Then when you get down to the one, when you get down
And
to
it would
one,
spin around?
Doesn't someone say?
No, we just do it.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, I raise my fist, and she knows that is what's going to happen.
As soon as she...
I've never hit a woman because I've never had to.
Flinches.
Josh is
This
kidding.
took a really bad turn.
I'm just being silly.
So you get down to the restaurant and then they go, I don't want to go there.
I really can't.
I don't know.
Let me tell you something. And when it gets to me to be the voice of reason, we're in trouble. Just let's move on.
When a woman says, I don't know, that doesn't bother me as much as I don't care. You pick a place, and then you get to that place, and it's, well, this is the last place I would have chosen.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know, your problem is you're trying to be practical.
Yeah.
No.
But women have to put up with it.
It's compromise, Tom.
It is.
Yes,
it is.
Compromise.
Oh, I know that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I always just remind myself, man, she has to put up with me. So I can easily take, if she can put up with me, I can put up with anything she throws at me.
You and your sock feet in a plane. Nobody likes that.
Nobody even knows.
What's coming up, Christy Lee?
This is a story that I am still very baffled by.
Well,
but a lady actually had a baby growing in her bowels.
Ah, man, this is really baffling.
Yeah. How does that work? Because
Though they
there's
got it out, right?
We'll talk about that.
I mean,
see, and we're just at the beginning.
I mean, presumably, I'm hoping this was a cesarean.
Oh my God!
Oh Lord!
Well, ethic.
Well, look, before we go with the cesarean, will you just try pushing?
When you
No?
have
Okay, all right.
when you
That's the
have a
rules.
baby, it feels like you have to take a.
Sometimes you do.
Some people do.
Yeah, some people do.
A lot of
Right.
nurses say it's a lot of.
It's my understanding that mother and baby are both okay.
Yes.
It's apparently a very rare
Yes.
occurrence.
Very rare.
Look forward
Well,
to
go
it.
ahead, get it out of your system. The baby's a cute little turd.
Yeah,
Come on,
go
let's
ahead.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Do them all now.
Come on.
Oh, I'm waiting.
No, go wait.
We're saving it.
Well,
You know him so
a little
well.
feller came out, and now his daddy's Tom Jr., so he's Tom Deterred.
Oh, see, we don't even have to do the story now.
There it is.
We'll find out about that. I'm so looking forward to it. Don't forget, you can enter our NFL competition, the pigskin competition. You got to get those entries in before the Thursday nighter starts if you want a shot at winning. And at stake, of course, the Big Green Egg Mini Max. You can be like Ed Bohart, who we'll talk to coming up real soon. And Ed's from Taylor Mill, Kentucky. He won the Big Green Egg Mini Max. And that bonus prize, Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese, the oven-baked bundle. Details on that are at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. Once again, go to BobandTom.com/contest. Coming right back with the baby in the bowel. Doesn't that sound like a kind of a kids book?
Shel Silverstein nightmare.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Not coming up.
Jesus. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Here's Tom. Hello.
Thank you very much.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
All right.
Now we have a lot coming up, including Al Jackson. He'll be interested in our language discussion. We have a new word of the year from yet another dictionary. This one really dumb. But right now we return to the news desk with Christy Lee. Christy?
This story really baffles me. In a rare medical anomaly, a woman was shocked to learn she was 23 weeks pregnant with her baby actually growing inside her bowel. Wow. The case is in the New England Journal of Medicine, and the 37-year-old apparently sought medical treatment after 10 days of severe abdominal pain and worsening bloat.
I guess.
But scans revealed she was pregnant with a normally formed fetus inside her bowel.
That's so crazy.
She was experiencing an unusual abdominal ectopic pregnancy. The woman delivered the baby at 29 weeks, and after spending 3 months in intensive care, both mom and baby were able to leave the hospital.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
How does that even happen?
Well, an ectopic pregnancy is where the baby forms in the tube.
Right.
Fallopian tube, is that close to your bowel? I don't know anything about
unless
biology.
it punctured the
bowel
walls
or
there
something.
and-
yeah.
It was a girl, by the way.
Oh, okay, good.
Was it? Oh.
Shinola.
Oh. You know, I wouldn't know her from...
From her brother?
Yes, thank you.
The twins.
Yeah.
Did you believe he was going to actually participate in a conversation? Didn't
No,
the way
I
he presented
really-
the information?
I just wrote a punchline, but I have no joke for it.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't know a Shiite from Shinola. Somebody write the actual joke.
I think right now in these times, don't.
Yeah.
Now, isn't that a very fine watch?
Shinola? Yeah.
They make all sorts of stuff.
Isn't
Watches
the
and
Shinola out of Detroit, Michigan, or something?
watches and bags?
Yeah.
It's based on an
Scarves.
old. What is it? Shoe polish?
Yes,
I think
Shinola.
so.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
You own shoe polish?
Yeah.
Do you? Does
I
any?
bet you do. Hell, you get your shoes polished.
Oh,
don't
Do
you?
you polish your shoes?
your old
Andy
brown ones.
does. He has.
No, I just polished my shoes like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
How old are you? And didn't you have those resold again?
Uh huh.
So how many times is
Don't
that?
knock that. I'm a big fan of the resoling now.
I love a nice pair of worn out shoes, but I got these have new bottoms on them, and I like shining my shoes.
What does your girlfriend think of your shoes?
What the hell's wrong with you?
Must be a point of contention.
Are you?
She doesn't care for them.
No, and I said
you
to
know
her,
what? I don't care for them.
I said, you picked these out with me, and she goes, no, I was with you when you bought them. It doesn't mean that I approve of them. So you can't win in this world.
What about your? What about the length of your jeans? How's she feel about that?
These jeans are fine. They were professionally
well,
altered.
yeah, you're fine if we get heavy rain. You'll be all set.
You want to make sure you didn't trip on them, right?
You're like
Is that-
Tom Sawyer walking down the hallway.
You know, you should sew a rubber banded. I mean, you can make knickers out of them. How about that?
I know the
Nice.
crop jeans are in, but I didn't know men were wearing them.
I have
They
no
look like
idea.
jorts.
You think I pay attention to stuff like that? I've got other things on my
You
mind.
do pay attention because you,
You pay
have to
attention.
have them hemmed.
You get them. Talk about paying attention. You have your jeans hemmed. You weirdo.
I got my guy.
No one hems jeans. It's just not done.
One of my legs is longer than the other.
That's
It's
No,
you're
It's
a dirty liar.
It's a ballast thing. The sailors know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so this poor lady had a baby in her bowel.
that is a horrible thing.
But the baby wasn't there the whole time, but it just slipped in there, right?
It
sounds like
it was growing.
I mean, was
in there.
this baby created with traditional intercourse?
Yes,
was this,
Tom.
Oh boy, this is a lesson, isn't it?
Boy, that'd
So
be-
an egg also must have gotten in there.
Right.
She
somehow.
had an ectopic pregnancy, which means it was in her fallopian tube. That's what that means.
So it broke through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She got pregnant the old-fashioned way.
It's going to be a tough kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
you think the dad's bragging about it? I did her so good, I broke through.
I want to be. I'm asking this in a serious manner. But
Yes.
Doesn't this people who want to have a kid that maybe can't now can have the baby gestate in their bowels?
I
No,
severely think no.
Why not?
No.
You get an egg going and sperm.
I think the
We're
biological requirements really aren't in there.
That's
There'd
what
be
you just
a lot
said.
of difficulties.
No, there's more to this. I think
This
the
is-
baby had to have been in the fallopian tube that was in her bowel, not it growing in her bowel.
It's in the New England Journal
I
of
need
Medicine
to
if you need to know more. What else have you got, Chris?
A porch pirate in Canada got a dose of karma after unwittingly stealing a bag of soiled diapers.
Ew.
The Toronto resident who meted out the inadvertent punishment
it was
shared
meted out.
videos of the theft onto Facebook and wrote, quote, "My wife asked me to take out our daughter's dirty diapers. I put them in a bag, threw the bag on the porch to take out later.
A little lazy.
Before I got to it, this fine gentleman took it for me." The poster added, "Anyone know him? I want to thank him for doing my job."
Well, I mean, it's a natural, really. Porch pirate on the poop deck. The pirates, they got a boat.
Where was it? You know, a lot of people will think this is the same story that we've been doing for the last two stories.
Oh, this porch pirate thing, very serious.
Sure it is.
Very serious.
They just arrested a guy right near me the other night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's talking to my cop buddy.
Poor bastard.
Yeah. Once again, I'd love to hear how these people who are being accosted by Tom.
I don't know. He's our patrolman in my street, and
They don't use the word buddy, I'll tell you
I'm
that.
walking the dogs. He stops by, gets out of the car, says hello to the dogs.
Is that right?
That's right. They
That's
like
what
it.
he does.
That's what he does. Yeah.
You don't hear this a lot when you're walking up. Hey, Tom.
Is
how
that
are you?
my phone ringing?
Yeah. Hey, I gotta go. Yeah. Thanks. Okay.
How long before this guy shoots himself in the knee? Sorry, I have an emergency here.
Now, this guy, this porch pirate, First of all, I want to explain something, Josh. The guy at the house, he took the dirty diapers and heaved them on the porch.
Yeah.
I'm guessing because they smelled bad.
Right. Well,
yeah.
So that he wanted to go take them to wherever he takes them later. So he just
15 feet to the trash can.
toss them
no,
out
that
there.
sounds like
Maybe he has a nice property. He has to walk a couple hundred yards to the garbage dump.
Did you ever get the for your dog?
I did.
Duty.
I absolutely did, and it's great.
Really?
So you put that
it's
in
like
there
a
and you can't smell?
diaper genie for dogs?
Yeah, it's like a diaper genie for dogs. It's terrific. Someone recommended one of our listeners. It's absolutely wonderful because, But this guy, this porch pirate, obviously he didn't know that he was stealing a bag full of poopy diapers. They take this seriously, though. Did you see he's on the 10 most wanted list? He's number 2.
Laughing like it's funny.
I mean,
number 2.
There's something to be said for the setup matching the punchline. You know what I mean? Like the length shouldn't be so.
It makes you miss
it's
Shinola.
not that it's not funny. It's the time he's taking up.
I'm sorry, Mr. Shiite and Shinola. Go ahead. Say something. Try to
I can't
insult people of various
I don't
religions.
watch the news. I didn't know something was happening with that. I don't even know who they are. The word's funny.
Hey, I'm sorry, sir. Your culture, don't know much about it, but hilarious name.
It is very.
You might want to go with poopy people.
That's also funny.
Shiny poopy people.
I'm so sorry. Coming up, we have yesterday we were talking about TV theme songs. And we have a TV theme song related to something in the news.
Oh.
It's
Please tell me it's Happy Duties or
I'll tell you it's the theme song to the great show Flipper.
Welcome to Crabville. Flipper.
It's all coming up. Also,
Flipper is 60 years old.
Coming up, Al Jackson will be our guest discussing the news and more delights. What have you got coming, Christy?
What else do we have coming up? Well, we have a prison bakery in ancient Pompeii we're going to talk about.
Everything was a bakery there for a while.
Right.
You think there's a guy frozen trying to get a cake out of the oven? Right?
I know they have. Jeez. They have steak Pittsburgh style. Do they have steak Pompeii style?
Man, what happened when they're all frozen?
Yes,
like,
it's
dude,
so-
looking around. What's that noise?
Yeah, but look, it's way far away.
How far?
Wait, what's shooting towards us?
That really caught up.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more delights. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Think you know your pro football? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com/contest. It's your chance to win a Minimax Big Green Egg. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast here to tell you about Michelob Ultra Courtside. It's getting fans closer to the NBA with a chance to win prizes like courtside seats, a trip to All-Star Weekend, and much more. Check it out at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access, Courtside 24-25 sweepstakes, no purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 and up. Begins on October 1st, 2024, ends July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit MichelobUltra.com/courtside for free entry deadlines, and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
Pepcid Complete knows that food is one of the best parts of game day. That is, until heartburn strikes. Thankfully, just one chewable tablet of Pepcid Complete provides dual-action heartburn relief with an antacid that starts working instantly and an acid reducer that lasts all day. So you can stay focused on that second helping of chili without worrying about heartburn. All day based on 8-hour symptom relief studies during the day. Use product only as directed.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the news desk. It's Christy Lee.
I guess these noises are, for lack of a better term, inside jokes.
Yes.
Hey, we're all
It sounded like a rambler with a hole in the muffler.
That's right.
Oh, my gosh.
Pat, we're talking queefs. What do you got?
Queef Latifah. We have
That's Pat Godwin in the studio.
Hi, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello there.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
I will point this out. Mr. Pat Godwin on the road. It's going to be New Year's Eve at Comedy Off Broadway, the beautiful club in Lexington, Kentucky, one of the most beautiful cities in America, and You'll be there the Friday before that as well. So you start December 29th, and then you'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night.
Exactly.
That'll be fun.
That's so fun. I mean,
I'll also point out that our friend Greg Warren is going to be at the Amerit Bank Arena in Miami on New Year's Eve.
Where?
Miami.
In the Amerit Bank Arena?
Yeah.
He's opening for Nate.
He's opening for Nate.
Oh.
Nate Bargatze. Should be a cool show.
That still must be a booking error.
Then Kostaki.
I'd call first.
There are like 6 other guys on it. Don't worry.
I'm so sorry. Al Jackson, who we're going to talk to shortly, he's going to be doing New Year's Eve at the venue at Bosselman's, Grand Island, Nebraska. So some great stuff coming up. And the Punchline, Atlanta, Kostaki, Friday the 22nd through the 23rd, including the 23rd.
Fun stuff.
And then all the other hours in between. Okay, thank you very much. We're trying to stall here for just a second. We're stalling even more. Okay, good. Why don't we stall with Christy Lee stalling?
All right.
I have a fun email, actually. May I share
You
it?
do? Yeah.
Yes, we were talking about men's butts.
Yes.
And we had a survey recently about what makes the perfect butt.
For a man, yes.
Yes. Well, Don has written in. He says, I must say that without a doubt, I believe I have a perfect ass.
Really?
I must say.
Proof being the compliments I've received after almost every conversation I've had for the past 45 years. Each time as I walk away, I hear men and women alike compliment mine by saying, "What an ass." Even today, as I was instructing the gas station attendant on the proper way to count back change, I walked away. I could hear him say, "What an ass." I have to admit, it puts a little extra skip in my step to hear this.
Don.
Who's this from?
Don.
And he says he's 63 and he's still being complimented on his ass.
He's my favorite listener now. Don, that's brilliant. Thank you very much. Now, we are...
I'm surprised people aren't telling you about how great your ass is, Tom.
Yeah.
I bet they have. You just haven't
Cops
noticed.
think you have a nice ass.
I think it's all these years of wearing headphones. My hearing is shot. I can't hear them as they
Well, maybe
compliment.
maybe it's just the whole part that he gets complimented.
Okay. We have to change the topic. We have to be nice.
I'm sorry.
I'm looking at you, Christy. Don't attack our guest.
I'm sorry, sir.
As long as his name's not Ed, I'm okay.
I think we have Ed Bohart from Taylor Mill, Kentucky on the phone. Ed, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, there we go.
Ed.
Okay, good talking to you.
It's time for the shoe-in of the week.
Now, Ed, congratulations. You are the winner of our Pigskin NFL competition. The Big Green Egg Mini Max is yours. Plus, Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese has stepped up with the oven-baked bundle package for you. And you are the winner. You were the only one, in fact, that got 14 of 15 games during Week 14. How are you feeling today, Ed?
Pretty good. It's been a good week.
All right, Ed.
Glad to hear it.
Very good.
Well, we'll put an end to that.
Now, what is the precise location of Taylor Mill, Kentucky?
You know where Covington is?
Sure.
Yeah.
5 miles south of Covington Landing.
All right.
Oh, okay. So it is close to Cincinnati.
Beautiful spot.
Yeah.
Wonderful place. And are you an avid football fan, or was this dumb luck?
I am an avid Bengals fan, and everything else is dumb luck.
Okay, all
I
right.
just picked teams that I wanted to win to see the Bengals play in the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
A true fan. I like that.
That is quite the formula.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to be picking against Mr. Chick McGee.
Yeah, we'll include the Bengals, but we're going to do 3 or 4 here. We'll decide. Whatever Tom says, you know.
Okay. And now, Chick, Chick has already, by the way, posted his picks at The Chick McGee. Is that correct?
The Chick McGee on Instagram. Check him out. That's exactly right.
And Ed, you get to pick a certain number of games with Chickster. What have you got, Chick?
Here we go. The Detroit Lions hosting the Denver Broncos. Denver getting 4 points. Now, you got to pick the points here with me, Ed. Who do you like? The Lions minus the 4, Denver plus the 4?
Let's go Lions minus the 4.
I like the Lions minus the 4 as well, Tom. What do you think of that?
Okay.
The Chicago Bears visiting Tom's Cleveland Browns. Chicago getting 3 in Cleveland. Who do you like, Cleveland or the Bears?
Browns.
Really? Okay. Well, I figured
mainly because of I would love to see the Bengals and the Browns play in the playoffs.
All right. Okay. All right. I like
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco. I like Chicago plus the 3 in that one. I don't know if they're going to win, but if this is a push, I might get out of whatever business I'm in. And then the Saints host the New York Giants. Giants getting 6 in NOLA. Who do you like? New Orleans minus the 6, Giants plus the 6.
My wife would kill me if I didn't say New Orleans.
Oh,
okay. All right. Well, we don't want any gunplay. I like New Orleans minus 6 as well. And then the Cincinnati Bengals hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And
Bengals all the way.
And Minnesota getting 3 in that one. Bengals minus. I'll take Cincinnati minus the 3. That's exactly right. I think Jake Browning, a little bump in the road last week. Well, he was right back on track this week.
You guys pretty much agree on all of them.
That's
Not
exactly
quite.
right. There you go.
Very good. Well, Ed, congratulations. You got yourself a beautiful Big Green Egg Mini Max and the Gardner's Wisconsin cheese. Now, are we pulling you away from anything this morning? Are you going to be in trouble for taking this break on the phone? Or are you okay?
My boss let me know that I was doing it. I was supposed to do jury duty today. They canceled it, so I came into work, and I let them know I was going to step away for this. I do have one thing to say. Just like Chip McGee, I do fart like a freight train.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you must get a lot of, your last name is Bohart. You get a lot of, like, go fart, that kind of thing.
I don't know when I said I fart like a freight train. It's correct.
Oh, no, I've just noticed it when I watched the podcast that yours are silent and deadly.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Especially when Christy's nose wrinkles, I know what happened.
An observant man.
I get the feeling there's a whole nother show going on.
Well, Ed, congratulations, and we'll see what happens with the Bengals. We'll see what happens with the Browns.
Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? No. Okay.
Oh, they all think they're going to. They just don't do it.
Now, are you going to be? Now, do you have to go back to jury duty tomorrow?
Nope.
Oh, really? You're done already?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the last case of the year, too.
Oh.
So,
that's what I do. I just throw the notice.
Taylor Mill no longer prosecuting anything the rest of the year. Crime is legal until January 1st.
It's the purge.
It's the holiday purge.
Now, Ed, I don't know if you know this, but in San Francisco, they can no longer arrest people for shoplifting. If you steal something from a store in San Francisco, they actually gift wrap it as you leave. They're very, very cooperative.
In the holiday spirit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, they put a bow on the things on the street, don't they?
Yeah, that's what they do.
You steal
Piles
it.
of,
Thank you very much. Ed, it's been a great pleasure. Best of luck with your Big Green Egg Mini Max and your Gardner's Wisconsin cheese.
Yeah. And thank your boss for you
Yeah,
allowing you
what's
to...
your boss's first name?
Josh.
What a good name.
Josh,
name of a leader.
Natural-born leaders. That's right.
Exactly right.
You know, they say that Josh and Taylor Mill, what a great guy.
They sure do.
I mean, great human being. Humanitarian. That's what they say.
You never hear that Josh from St. Louis sure is a swell dude.
No, you never hear
It's
it.
the Taylor Mill Josh. That
Yes, yeah.
Everyone. You tell him he's a good guy, and thank you, Ed. Good luck today.
All right.
And by the way,
Bye,
if
Ed.
you'd been in the jury,
Happy
whoever it
holidays.
was guilty, or they wouldn't have been going that far. Hey, look,
Can't talk about it.
Okay, if the prosecutor said he did it. They're not wasting their time.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, look, my client is guilty as hell. Let's be honest. But
Okay, where were we? We need the teaser coming up. Al Jackson. What do you got, Christy?
Well, I have a guy who wants, speaking of sentencing and court, he wants a reduced sentence because the things he stole, they were on sale and he had coupons.
I think he might be right here. We need to hear him out.
Yeah, well.
He does that every week.
Wait a minute. Well, I want to find out how this formula works.
Okay, we'll find out.
What else have you got?
Also coming up, we have the free-ranging domestic cat diet. If your cat were on the loose, you'd be surprised at what it would eat.
Oh, I thought you meant people were eating free-range cats. Thank goodness.
Well,
I say that's a good start.
Yeah, I forget what the number is, but cats kill
A lot of things.
billions of birds.
Mhm.
House cats. Every year.
Billions?
Billions.
Billions?
Yeah. It's brutal.
I don't think you know how many billions is.
Yeah.
If we didn't have house cats, we'd be overrun by birds.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
Well, I think the bird population has dropped like by 20% since 1970.
I think it must be higher.
Where did you pull that out of your...
I pulled it out of my... I've got the stats somewhere. Yeah, I was just reading about that. These cats are... I remember my cats used to love to eat chipmunks. Mm-hmm. They'd bring them to the door and go, hi, look what I got for you.
It's essentially been proven cats kill for fun. They like it. They're psychopaths.
Don't they stir fry the chipmunks though?
Yeah, they're really good cooks.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, I want to help you with your holiday shopping.
Garlic's the key.
Garlic is not the key to holiday shopping.
No.
But it
They'll
is.
keep other shoppers away.
If you don't want to fight for that parking space, it's amazing how much cursing happens in parking lots at Christmas time. Why not even save yourself the journey by going to Steven Singer Jewelers online by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. Steven, every day, by the way, is a special day for Steven Singer. He doesn't say, you got to do it this Tuesday for our special Tuesday, terrific day. No. Every day is the right day with Steven Singer Jewelers, and today's the perfect day because he can get that thing in the mail for you by after. Let's see, if you get it in after, if you get it in before 2:00 Eastern time, it's out the door today. It's that simple. Right now, Steven is very fond of those Earthborn diamond stud earrings, the Anita diamond stud earrings, starting at just $298. And these are real diamonds, by the way, Earthborn diamonds, 100% eye flawless, near colorless, with the famous full value lifetime trade-in. You want to upgrade them next year, next week, whatever, you get the full value back from Steven Singer. He's also got his full 100-day no-risk guarantee, shipping free every time, both directions. If he or she doesn't like them, ship them right back to Steven. It's IHateStevenSinger.com, a guy who's in the jewelry business because he just loves it, and he loves lovers and wants you to have a great gift this holiday season. IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell him the Bob and Tom Show sent you and that this particular announcement about him was spectacularly awful. But you're still going to call him. IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, the very handsome, what will he be wearing today? Al Jackson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit TremfyaRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I could have the email of the year sitting over here too.
Well, good. We'll be reading that email in a matter of
exciting.
moments. Right now, we're going to check in with our good friend. He is comedian Al Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. Well, that's you're looking good today, Al. You look like you're about to land an airplane. You get that pilot look with those glasses.
It's always been my dream to be the black guy from Magnum P.I., and I decided to realize those dreams.
TC?
And I'm gonna
Good
start,
for you.
Yes. Shout out. I thought it was AC. Is it TC?
TC.
Yeah,
Roger, the fabulous Roger Mosley. Yeah.
The copter pilot, yeah.
What was that his full-time gig?
Island hoppers, yeah. He would take people back and forth to island on the helicopter.
But I thought it was just Magnum.
Quite lucrative. No. He tourists and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Al, when you were a kid, what was your favorite cop show?
Ooh, well, there's a couple, and they all meant different things. Like, I remember when Hill Street Blues used to come on. I didn't really understand what a cop show was, but I knew that I was allowed to stay up late, so that was a big deal to me. But I would say the first one that, like, really was like mine, and it's weird because I ended up meeting her later in life, was Hunter. I had a big crush on Dee Dee McCall, his partner, and she came on DBL a couple of years ago, and she sent me her CD.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was a very full circle moment, but you'll understand, little Al Jackson out there sitting, laying on the stomach, watching TV, looking at Dee Dee McCall, like, what's up, girl?
Now, DBL, I should point out DBL is Daily Blast Live. It's Al's TV show, and it's a panel. And you guys, the five of you, usually discuss various things happening in the world. It's always fun. But now, Al, let me ask you this. Your first television crush may have been that young lady. Did your dad, who I know your dad was a distinguished attorney, did your dad have any girly magazines lying around? Because this was pre-internet porn, if you will. Did you have any?
That wasn't. My dad was a different kind of dude. I mean, we can get into it a little bit. I mean, obviously there are, and I don't even think there's nothing to be. I definitely think, like, looking back on it, my dad was definitely on the spectrum. And so he didn't, and I've heard a lot of my friends that have talked about their fathers, and a lot of people on the spectrum gravitate towards the law, I think, because it's kind of rigid and it's stuff that you can, like, it's not like poetry where, like, it's up for your interpretation. And maybe my favorite stories about my dad, he was not like a guy. My dad didn't drink. He didn't go to strip clubs ever, but he was a lawyer in Cleveland in the 80s. And sometimes guys he was working with, you go sign a contract or whatever, their papers, and they'd be at the strip club. That's how people used to roll back when stuff was fun. And he apparently went with my uncle. They were in practice together. It was Jackson & Jackson Attorneys. I don't know. I think the sign might still be there. And they went to the strip club, and the stripper sat on my dad's knee as he was trying to get this contract signed. And my dad pointed to her, and he goes, "No." And it just the sternness of the tone, like, apparently, like, everybody's like, this guy's not, because she's like, all right, Daddy, you want to get a little bit? And my dad, if you got, like, he reminds me a lot of you, Tom, in this way. Rigid, just like Tom's got kind of like a uniform. If you wanted to sell a Tom action figure, like, we all know how to dress that now. That's how my dad had a uniform. My dad did not. My dad passed away, I don't know, when I was 40 something. In those 40 years, I never saw my dad take a bite of food at a restaurant ever.
What?
What?
Never. I don't. It's hard to explain.
He would not eat in a restaurant.
Christy, it was never.
That's interesting.
Never.
That is interesting.
I mean, would never. I think maybe once. I think maybe he got some pie at Denny's maybe once in my life, but he just got black coffee and just, like, he loved to take us out. It was very weird. He didn't enjoy the things that regular folks like, but he liked to see people enjoy them. So, like, he would take us, we went to Denny's and, like, all those, if you're from the Midwest, like the ground round Ponderosa, like, that was, come on, Doc, like, that's how we rolled. But my dad he would just black coffee and he'd just sit there, and, like, my dad, he only ate probably 5 things: tuna and crackers, steak, lasagna, Stouffer's lasagna, that he would always brag. He would go to the warehouse, where you get the lasagna cheaper because somebody kicked it. It's like, look, the corner is smushed. It's 15% off. So, like, that is, I mean, so it was all Sam's Club, and he would make spaghetti in, like, mash-sized vats. So there would just be,
your dad and I would really get along.
I know, Tom. You guys are very similar. So
my original question was, what was the first sort of, if you will, girly magazine that you focused on? Was there one? Did your friends' dads have one, or was it Playboy, or was it?
It was Playboy, and I will tell you this, because it's hard. People now wouldn't understand because, internet porn is literally everywhere. You can find it when you're looking for Dick's Sporting Goods by accident,
Yeah.
But, when back in the day, like, to get your hands on a Playboy was like a big deal. And I cannot explain to you. It was almost like walking into Scrooge McDuck's money pit because I went to a family member's house that lived in your hood, Tom, in Shaker Heights, just, probably 7 or 8 years old. Adults upstairs playing cards. I go downstairs, and I will go on the record as saying the majority of the basement was Playboys that were in the plastic covering because this person
collected them,
but some were not. And we call those the fun ones because DNA testing was yet to be invented. So no fingerprints you can go through. But that's what
if you were to see if you were to see that particular issue, would you recognize it?
Oh, Tom, no, Tom. I'm not saying I'm not saying this to be facetious. Thousands of Playboys.
I know, but
thousands,
the one the one that you first fell in love with, would you know?
Oh yes. And I can't say it because we've interviewed her on my show. But
really,
yeah.
Does she know that you know that? I mean, does she know that?
Yeah, I mean, well, she was in it.
But you didn't tell her that you had seen that particular issue, did you?
No, I think the screen would have faded to black, but she was, she's yes, she was. Yeah, I definitely remember. That was one of those. Oh, okay. You're not the same kid as you were going back upstairs. You're like, I like women.
Yeah,
and I think maybe you know what, Christy. Now I think, Tom, that's why I've always liked older women. Like even when I was like 17, 18, I always thought my mom's friends were hot, not my sister's friends.
Interesting.
Isn't that weird? I never thought about that. Yeah, I like the way older women are built, hips and just their swag. Like an older woman, come on, dog. That's always
you have no way of knowing this, Al, but Tom fell in love with one of his mom's bridge partners. That's what we were talking about.
Did
this
you
earlier.
really?
Oh, yeah.
They made that up. I was
the first time he had sex, it was with an old whore. If you know that or not.
None of this is true. I was just saying, I used to love it when my mom had her bridge club because she would make really good pastries for the ladies.
You called it pastry.
Yes, I called it pastries.
Were there any ladies that struck your fancy?
No, not at all.
Of course there were.
Tom has never liked older women.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes. Yeah, sure. It's not for me, but still, I'm sure
you are missing out, brother.
Yeah, all right.
Al Jackson is
Good
our
luck with
guest.
that.
By the way, Al Jackson, New Year's Eve, if I'm not mistaken, it's the venue at Bosselman's, Grand Island, Nebraska. Am I getting this right, Al?
Yes, sir. I will be there New Year's Eve, Nebraska. Come on out. It's my second time coming through. I love that city. So we're going to have a good time New Year's Eve, do the countdown, all that good stuff.
Okay, now it's for those of you not familiar with our show, the way this works, Al is, as you can tell, perhaps might be considered more hip than yours truly.
Yes.
So he has a certain sense of what I call street. And I'm more avenue. He's more street. I'm more, if you will, a boulevard, cul-de-sac.
Question: do you think this is helping this segment or
I don't
hurting
know.
this segment?
I'm trying to segue into it.
Okay.
Al, do you have a word for me? I've got my pen and paper right here.
All right, I do, Tom. And that word is gripped up.
Is that GRIPP?
Yes.
Gripped up.
Yes.
Gripped up. Let's see. What would you be gripping?
Man, for a while, grip was used.
Weren't we just talking about that?
Yeah, it was kind of used as like a form of measurement. In a way, it was like, hey, give me a
grip.
Let me get a grip of fries or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's really onto something. Yeah, and I mean,
I never
honestly.
heard that.
Josh, that's kind of that's a great guess because if you just said I went to the casino last night, did you take some money? Dude, I took a grip of money. So yeah. It would be like a large amount,
right?
So
isn't a grip like a suitcase?
I've always heard a grip is like I packed a grip and headed for the coast. Yeah,
I've never heard that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, older.
That may be a British thing, a grip. But
a hold all. Yeah.
I kind of like. I really see. I might say that, even though no one will understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, just like, hey, throw a grip in the suitcase. We're gonna go down to PCH. We're gonna get in a drop top.
That's right.
Porsche and get your fine girl and just whatever I'm imagining. I think maybe the end of Shawshank. But yeah.
Okay, it sounds good.
You take Tom with you and find a couple of old whores.
Say Watanabe horse.
I call them round-heeled elderly women.
Okay. You are such Tom. What's the oldest woman that you've ever dated?
That's what we were trying to get out.
We tried that earlier.
Tried.
He wouldn't tell us.
He will not.
Tom, we need an answer.
30.
Well, how old were you though?
Years older than you?
He was 60.
That's awesome.
Nothing wrong with that, brother. Keep swinging, baby. You know that.
So I want to get gripped up. Correct here. So it means
Gripped up,
Does it mean-
correct.
Does it mean you have a lot of money? I went to this casino. I was gripped up.
Yeah, it's almost past tense. I mean, I guess you could say I'm going to get gripped up, but I would hear somebody say like, and it's kind of this would be maybe like late 90s. you would just be like, yeah, dude, I was gripped up, and all of a sudden I can't find my wallet, and now I don't have a quarter to make a call. Like it's just like, yeah, you gripped.
I thought somebody had a grip on you, like he gripped me up or something.
Oh,
like, grabbed me.
Is there a street term for credit cards?
No, and I think that
because they're kind of going out with everyone putting stuff on their phone, and you can't flash your whatever it is, black American Express card.
Use your phone to buy things.
Yeah, I don't think you can put a black card on a phone, though.
Yeah,
I think the black card's the one that you want to put that.
The reason you have the black card is to
flash it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And you know why people do that, Josh? Because it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody goes, look, I don't care about your stupid money, okay, Tom? Look, Josh, I don't care you're on the radio. That the noise that black card makes on the little saucer plate in the restaurant is the biggest aphrodisiac for everyone sitting at the table.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everybody's like, can I get with you? Yeah. It's
the weight.
Yeah. The weight of it, yeah.
Right.
Sometimes waiters at the comedy club will come back and be like, this guy's got a black card. Like,
Yeah,
and people stare at it.
It's crazy.
I've never seen one.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they're few and far between.
Have you seen there's a video out there of a guy acting like he accidentally shows his bank balance on his phone?
No.
And he goes, oh, look at this, $384,000. What the heck's that all about? And he's trying to pick up a girl or something. Yeah.
Chicky, I was going to tell you the reason that your story took me to a weird place is this is when I was early in my career, but let's just say an aging headliner would do that. He would like after the late show would kind of clear and there'd be some girls straggling around. He would put his glasses at the end of his nose and be like, excuse me, young lady, I can't read my tab. What is this? And it would be his bank card. It was so, even when I was young, I was like, oh, you're so whack. So whack.
Yes.
But yes, I've seen it done in real time.
That is so good. Well, no, he was apparently getting gripped up.
Yeah.
Hoping she would grip him up.
That too. And let's just say I know for a fact that this unknown headliner at one time when he passed through the club in Miami, maybe invited some young ladies up to his room and fell asleep as you do, and then they accidentally took all his stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that'll happen.
That's what happens when you start telling people how much room is in that room how much money's in that room up there.
Yeah.
They can help themselves.
Well, Al Jackson, once again, New Year's Eve, you'll find Al at the venue at Bosselman's Grand Island, Nebraska. You can watch Al on the Daily Blast live on the TV.
DBL.
On the TVs.
The DBL. Are you working today or do you have the day off?
No, I'm working today. I always want to work. I don't know what to do on my time off. I don't know what to do on vacations. I would. What are you supposed to do? You just go to the islands and lay there?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I want to work all the time.
See, that's the part. That's your dad.
And that's my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
My dad never took a vacation ever.
Ever?
Did your dad ever see you do stand-up?
He did. That was the one. The sad thing is he never saw me do DBL, but one time, and I know it's such a big deal to him. I know we got to run. My dad was in Atlanta, and he was getting his car worked on, and, he went to go pay. And the guy, the laptop is facing the cashier or the mechanic, and he turned it around and was like, I love this guy. Do you know this guy? And it was me. He was watching like a clip of my stand-up.
Oh, cool.
And,
Wow.
like that just like that's the thing that like helps me get around the fact that my dad never saw me on DBL is like that moment. I just know he was so proud. So that was it.
And then he asked the guy for a discount because he was your dad.
That's right.
That's my son. Can I get 20% off?
Yes.
By the way, you want to buy some slightly dented lasagna?
I got some. I got a case of Stouffer lasagna.
But it was only lasagna, nothing else. Nothing else that they bought. We need to do a whole episode on just how men like my dad don't really exist anymore. Just like men of principle. He was like a knight. Like he
Yes.
never wavered ever. He never said, "Oh, it's my cheat day" or something. He didn't have those. It took me a while to appreciate because it was normal to me.
I totally get the eating the same thing every day. That makes
every day
total sense.
Every day,
I could easily do that. Well,
You
thanks, Al.
do that.
Thanks, Al. It's always a pleasure.
Hey,
we'll see you soon.
I love y'all.
Bye, Al.
See you, Al.
Now, speaking of eating, This is we've been talking about all the traffic out there and what a hassle it is going to. Have been to the grocery store this week? Yikes! Everybody else is there. How about having someone else do that shopping for you? That's what HelloFresh does. They do the shopping, they do the measuring, they just send you a kit. You put it together. We're talking about beautiful, delicious restaurant quality food. You're saving money. By the way, a lot less food waste. And HelloFresh has got some really cool stuff going on. Of course, you know, every week more than 40 recipes to choose from. You're not stuck in the grocery checkout line. Pre-portioned ingredients is how they word it. I'm talking about they bought the food, they do the measuring. What kind of thing are you working on over there, Christy?
Tex-Mex beef and pepper enchiladas with pico de gallo and lemon crema. Oh, boy. They send you all the ingredients. You pick it up, put it in one pan, cook it. 40 minutes, you have dinner on the table. Yum, yum.
A lot of simple stuff to make. Also, they've got a bunch of stuff from the world that Mr. Godwin would appreciate. If you're a vegetarian, way over there, they got that. Then over here, good old-fashioned comfort food. Now, more than 45 recipes each week, and lots of snacks, too, from that HelloFresh market. Get all the details at HelloFresh.com/BTShowFree. Why the new code BTShowFree? Because right now, HelloFresh, join up and get a free breakfast for life for the run of your subscription with HelloFresh. That's one breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. HelloFresh.com/BTShowFree. Once again, BTShowFree at HelloFresh.com/BTShowFree for that free breakfast for life. Enjoy some great food. Like I said, a lot less food waste. And it's a great way to teach your kids how to cook. Once again, they've done the measuring for you. Have some fun with HelloFresh. Coming up, Christy Lee, what do you got over there?
Well, coming up, we have our thief who wants to reduce sentence because he was stealing things that were on sale, our extremely rare dolphin. And if your cat were out in the wild, what do you think it would eat?
Anything. Everything.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll find out.
Especially birds. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Tom, once again, almost too busy to join us on the air.
I'm okay.
If I could interrupt you for just a second.
Go ahead. What do you got?
We're back. Here we go. What are you drinking? Is that the flat white?
This is called a flat white, yes.
What does that mean?
It's a coffee drink with milk in it, I think.
So what's the difference between that and a latte?
I don't know. I just order it, and I like it, and I keep doing it.
Some people, sometimes it's known as the Kate Moss.
Yeah.
The flat white.
I call it the Twiggy. I let you go old school.
Oh. Was Twiggy flat?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
She started it. That's why.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
she was very thin.
Well, thanks for nothing, Twigs.
Be confidential.
I think it's time for a palate cleanser, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
And by palate cleanser.
Anything but.
No, I think it is.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, chick.
Yes, Ace.
What do you call a broke Santa?
What do you call a broke Santa? I don't know what.
St. Nicholas.
That was Ace
I giggled at
Cosby's
that.
joke of
Oh,
the day.
you did?
I did.
Well,
Caught me off guard.
there's no accounting for taste.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Help me.
Nicholas.
He doesn't have any
He
nickels.
didn't have any money. He's broke.
Saint Nicholas.
Oh,
Nickel.
okay.
Yeah, no, you're right to not know
I thought it was
that
like
was
there
a
was
joke.
a nick in it and it was on sale. Sorry.
Well,
Well,
you know what is on sale?
What's on
Omaha
sale?
Steaks.
Yeah,
At
baby.
omahasteaks.com, get 50% off site-wide, plus get an extra $30 off when you use code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required. Thank you, Omaha Steaks. Tom, what did you enjoy more, Ace's joke of the day or cleaning the toilet during the commercial break?
Oh, I don't know who did that.
I don't know. I went in there and it was just, I had
It's usually Oscar.
had to do my thing. I had to clean. I was
come in here.
so sorry.
I
What
was
he failed
very
to mention was that he ruined the bathroom.
I don't know who was responsible, but let's move forward.
You know
here.
it was Jeff. Who else would it have been?
Let's
Jeff?
see now. Where was I?
I'm just
I
getting
know.
YouTube,
I
Rob.
was calling on Christy Lee.
Scientists have found a dolphin with thumbs.
Well, kill it.
That's a little severe.
It means you can use a machine gun. We don't need this.
Researchers with the Pelagos Research Institute spotted the dolphin on 2 occasions in the Gulf of Corinth in Greece. The dolphin appears to have hook-shaped, quote-unquote, thumbs carved out of its flippers.
This is terrible.
The Institute's president, Alejandros
Well,
Frantises,
They can open doors.
said that despite the unusual appearance of its flippers, The animal kept pace with the rest of its pod.
You know, you're going to see at SeaWorld now.
What?
A dolphin on a Sea-Doo.
Oh, you know what? I'm all for it then.
a jet skiing dolphin passing all his buddies. Hey, get out of the water. Look at this.
Doesn't make any sense. They can already swim.
Yeah, but they can't push the...
Yeah, but they got to
push the
to operate a Sea-Doo, you got to have that thumb on the throttle. Thank you, Christy.
Yeah.
Hey, where's that dolphin with the thumbs? We need him on the Sea-Doo.
And I bet they could probably swim faster than a Sea-Doo.
What do you mean he's texting?
Now, we're getting closer.
Francis added the flipper anomalies may be due to irregular genes that cropped up due to constant interbreeding within the local dolphin population.
This is a visual joke. This is Chick's fault from yesterday's show. What has two thumbs and loves raw fish? This dolphin.
Hey!
He's pointing his thumbs at himself. It doesn't really work on the radio. Sorry.
Well, at least this guy can hitchhike now.
Yeah.
Boy, that was...
Open a doorknob.
If Christy hadn't said yeah, it would have been real quiet.
No.
Can you imagine a dolphin standing on the side of the road?
I like it.
I do too.
Dear Tom, his little bindle there.
Yes.
This is from Dustin. Dear Tom.
Yes.
I donated a kidney last week.
Wow.
Well, congratulations, Dustin. I tell you that because I had to pull over this morning from painful laughter when Chick straight out asked Tom if he'd ever been with an old whore. Thank you for your time. Dustin from Fort Drum, New York.
Good man, Dustin. Good man.
That's nice. That's beautiful.
I banged her kidney. Uh-huh.
That's
of the old
Notice
whore?
the quiet.
That's what's,
you banging the old whore? You
hear
bump
that?
it into her kidney?
Nothing?
I mean,
dented her kidney.
Dustin, you're a good man for
dented her
donating a
kidney.
kidney.
I think we need that Elvis.
You gotta go deep here.
Here's what a flat white is. You ready?
Yeah.
It's a coffee drink consisting of espresso with microfoam, steamed milk with small fine bubbles and a glossy or velvety consistency.
Nice.
It generally has a higher proportion of espresso to milk than a cafe latte and a thinner layer of microfoam than a cappuccino.
Very complicated.
It's very, very complicated. A flat white used in the United Kingdom. So you receive a pass from me, Tom. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much. So, speaking of dolphins, we've been talking about the TV theme songs.
Uh-huh.
And I thought perhaps we should feature this from a friend of the show.
Oh, no.
Talking about a flipper.
This damn guy.
And this sort of thing. Here we go.
Let me ask you more about your dad. Now, someone told me that your dad was a singer. Is that true?
No, he's not a singer. He was one of those guys. I mean, not only being cheap, he was the kind of guy that sit in front of the TV set and tried to sing everything on the tube.
Oh, Lord. What's wrong with that?
Everything, yeah. But his whole thing was to jazz it up, whatever it was.
Uh-huh.
And so one day we're watching Flipper.
Uh-huh.
Right? And you know how that Flipper tune.
They call him Flipper.
No, the kids, we're just singing Flipper faster than like my dad would just jazz it up. Come on. No one in the sea is smarter than he. And you know Flipper lives in a world full of wonder. Lying here under the sea. Talking about Flipper.
You have a great voice. That's scary. You're so good at that.
We backing up. You know, go ahead, Daddy, sing that Flipper song.
That's
a temptation.
You sing beautifully.
Oh.
Yeah, it's great voice. Kind of a high voice, like kind of an Aaron Neville thing.
Yeah, you know Aaron, man. I love Aaron.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I like that dude. He kind of ticked me off because he's singing that commercial now for Cotton.
Yeah.
But I guess that's progress. Got that song out there. Aaron goes, "Nothing touch, the feeling, it lingers all day long. The touch, that feel of cotton." Oh, I love this song. I'm thinking, that's all right, man, but we picked this stuff for 300 years, man. Brother could have picked a better tune to sing. Right? He's just as bad as that brother up there in Lake Edna for KFC. We do chicken right. Nobody realized that's the only brother in Lake Edna. His butt's cooking chicken. Now, what kind of joke is that?
Kiwi Rogers and one of the classics. Thank you very much, Kiwi. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have A prisoner who has escaped after penis surgery was required. We have a prison bakery in Pompeii, and scientists want more emojis to address global biodiversity.
Well, that'll help.
Yeah. What does that even mean?
We need more fungi.
Scientists don't even want to use their words now.
Amoeba. Oh, I don't know what does an amoeba mean in your
amoeba. I loves you. No.
Okay, we'll find out when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show with the news desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
And I'm going to sing it this time. Steven
right.
Singer. Jewelers makes it easy to buy real, natural, earthborn diamond jewelry for someone you love. No phony sales ever, chick. Just one perfect price every day. Visit IHateStevenSinger.com for more details.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom, and he has his hand raised.
I got a sports question for you.
I've got some sort of an answer. I can't tell you if it's right or not.
I was watching TV yesterday. They had this thing about the portal and athletes transferring.
Sure.
And there's a lawsuit right now in which the athlete wants to know if he can transfer and start playing immediately.
Well, they better let him because that's what's going to happen.
So, I mean, let me just, how about this? Here's the scenario. It's halftime.
Yep.
You're getting beat. That sideline reporter lady walks up to the coach. Coach, what are you going to do? You're getting your ass kicked. He goes, well, I got some good news. We just offered their quarterback a really good deal, and he's going to be playing for us in the second half. Judge said it's okay.
Obviously, that can't happen.
Why not?
Because it's mid-game.
Go to court. I'll see you in court, mister.
How am I supposed to respond to this?
I think it's a fair question.
You know what? I think it is legal. Only he can't wear the same number for the other team.
Okay. Just asking.
All right.
Just asking for a friend.
That's right.
They've got that nil money.
Arch Manning, the backup quarterback for Texas, were playing Washington in one of the semifinal national football game, NCAA semifinals. Texas playing Washington, and Arch Manning has been moved up to second-string quarterback behind Quinn Ewers because Malik Murphy has entered the transfer portal. He's going to see Doctor Who. He's not going to be. He's not going to be on the. So Arch Manning might play in the one of the semifinals. I think it's the Sugar Bowl.
That's Cooper's boy.
That's Cooper's boy. Cooper. And Elaine or Hildegard or Mrs. Cooper or whatever.
I think it's Hildegard.
Okay.
Christy Lee is at the Bob and Tom News Desk. What have we missed?
2 men were convicted of felony theft for stealing more than $2,000 worth of merchandise from a Parker, Colorado Kohl's store recently.
Wow.
The men argued in court for a lesser charge, though, because the items they stole were on sale and they had coupons.
They got a point.
I go to Kohl's and it shows me how much money I'm saving every single time.
Oh.
So wait a minute. So
hundreds of dollars.
So it's only felony theft if it's over $2,000.
Yeah, so they were wanting a lesser
because they had coupons that would have reduced the amount of.
Yes.
Oh God, I wish I'd been the judge on that one.
You would have granted them the right to.
No, I would have given them the maximum sentence, but I would have given them a 2% discount.
Michael Green, 50, and Byron Bolden, 37, were formally sentenced this month after being convicted of retail theft at the Kohl's store. The court did not buy their argument for a reduced charge.
They should have.
Yeah, they had Kohl's bucks. They were trying to pay their way out.
They may have had a 30%er.
Oh.
Whoa. Those are the big ones. When you get the mailer and you peel that off and you see 30%. Boy, that's a good day. Good day.
Anybody else miss a certain mailer they used to get constantly?
Bed Bath & Beyond.
The Bed Bath & Beyond mailer.
That was always guaranteed money.
Sad day.
Well, if you sign up, you still get them online. You get the coupons.
The store's gone.
No, it's not. It's online. Bed Bath
The
&
brick
Beyond
and mortar
is
store's
all
gone,
online.
Yeah.
Yes.
I enjoyed going there.
I did
Oh,
too.
sorry.
I liked the layout.
Yeah.
I liked.
I liked
I liked the
going there, too.
MILFs.
I like the bathrooms. They were always clean.
Yeah.
You knew where they were.
You looked for those. You looked for the ladies that were.
Well, that's what
They'd see you and come over. You look like you're lost, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, you may. Now, I would like to buy these items, but my billfold seems to be lodged in my pocket. Would you mind reaching in there and
See if you can get out my black American Express card to continue our theme.
If you're a lady, it would be a great place to meet men because most of the men in there divorced.
Oh, wow. That's
Yes.
funny. Yeah.
And by the way, ma'am, you don't know any old whores, do you?
I hear the older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
That's what I've always heard.
Authorities in Thailand have captured a fugitive prisoner who escaped after having surgery on his.
What kind of prisoner was it?
He was a fugitive.
The fugitive.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
He escaped after having surgery on his penis.
Why did I wonder what?
The Bangkok Post reports the 37-year-old prisoner was admitted to Banglamong Hospital for a severe infection.
Banglamong.
Get it
on.
Banglamong.
A little T-Dix.
He had a severe infection apparently developed from injections to enlarge his penis.
And they're called T-rection, Tom.
Oh,
please.
sorry. Okay.
Can you do injections in prison to enlarge your penis? Boy, that's
Well,
one
it's
hell
not.
of a-
It's not infection either.
It's. I mean, it's. This is in Thailand, right?
After undergoing
I imagine
surgery.
The prison's pretty loose.
The man cut off the chains around his ankles and escaped from the recovery area of the surgery ward.
I'm free.
He was found the following day by corrections officials while hiding on the rooftop of the hospital's psychiatric ward.
Look, if you're planning to build a hospital, don't put the psych ward on the top of the building.
Isn't that rule one?
yeah. That goes on floor one.
Yeah, put them on the first floor next to the trampoline field.
Seems like common sense, right?
He has been charged with escaping while in detention, which carries a maximum sentence of 3 years in jail and or a fine of up to $1,700. The man still had 1 year, 10 months left to serve for a theft conviction.
Oh, man.
So now he gets
he was having his male member enlarged.
Yes, in prison.
I think you'd want to have your bunghole enlarged in prison.
Oh, my God.
That does happen.
Naturally.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
And eventually.
You don't need a surgeon for that?
No.
Yeah, they call it the silent yawn, Tom.
I'm sorry. Christy, how you doing over there?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Okay, good.
Archaeologists have discovered what they're calling a prison bakery in ancient Pompeii.
Doesn't that sound like a Noah's the Ark expert, the archaeologist? No, never mind. Okay.
The Archaeological Park of Pompeii announced that underneath the ruins of a home, they found a cramped room with no doors and only a small barred window that offered no view of the outside world. They also discovered indentations in the floor to coordinate the movement of the animals forced to walk around for hours blindfolded. And they also said it was probably a prison bakery where prisoners and animals were likely forced to turn the millstone, keep going, walking.
Yeah.
Wouldn't there be a dung problem? I mean, if you've got cattle in the basement.
Health standards
there
weren't
you
what
go.
they are now.
Mrs. Kennedy.
What a terrible gig.
I don't think they chose this gig. If it was a prison,
Yeah.
You know, they know it was a prison bakery.
how'd they know?
There were files in all the cakes. Just like in the movies.
That classic trope.
They cut the garlic with a razor, you know.
Oh, yeah. Some of those.
See Goodfellas?
Like Goodfellas, yeah.
Yeah, some of those hacks.
It would liquefy in the pan.
It's a great scene. Once again, we have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom news desk. What else have you got over there?
That little kitty of yours may be causing some critters to go extinct. New research reveals free-ranging cats scavenge on more than 2,000 different species. Researchers identified over 2,000 species eaten by cats. 16% of the species make up the outdoor cat's diet, are listed as near threatened, or extinct.
I don't know about.
I can't eat one
Yeah,
more
these kitties don't belong out there. They're out there eating the chipmunks and they're
What
killing,
part of the world are
killing
we
the birds.
talking about?
All
though?
over the world, Josh.
Not
Almost half the
really.
species were birds, followed by reptiles and mammals.
How many nearly extinct birds are in our backyards?
Many extinct birds.
Those-
Ridiculous.
One or two birds of each.
Keep going,
You'd
Christy.
Be surprised.
Several amphibians and insects were also identified, including, did you know cats eat monarch butterflies?
Oh, man, they love those.
I see them
They don't
chase
eat
them in
them
the
necessarily.
garden.
They just kill them.
then it's okay.
Sure.
The
But how
Smiths-
easy is it to kill a butterfly? You swat at it, it's dead.
Just look at it.
I can kill a butterfly and not even think about it.
Come on. The Smithsonian estimates that cats kill a median of 2.4 billion birds per year in the United States.
Yeah, but none of those are going extinct. I refuse to believe that.
What do you mean?
Well, you've spoken like a cat owner, okay?
I don't let my cat outside, though, so my cat's not killing anything.
97% of the species consumed were less than 11 pounds. Well, duh. It's hard for a cat to kill a cow.
But they would.
One
It
bite
would,
at a-
though.
One bite at a
They
time.
would.
Yeah.
What do they say, Chick? The cops told you that if you die in your apartment.
Yeah, if the cat drags the cow into your apartment, it's okay. What?
No. If you're a human body, the cat will eat it in a couple days. The dog will take.
A cat will start at the person's face when they die, and a dog will wait before, and they always start at the feet. Yes, ask any EMT.
Apparently, much larger species have been eaten by cats. Researchers noted they were found to consume camels, cows, and green sea turtles. How does
Green
a cat
sea
eat
turtles?
a turtle?
That's what I'm saying here.
No,
That's
there's a turtle that washes up on shore. The cats go eat it.
You're doing the Mrs. Kennedy voice again. That's what I'm trying to say here.
This says
All the cats have their own restaurant in New York.
They do.
Cat's Deli. Haven't you heard of it?
No.
Nothing?
It's very amusing.
I don't get it.
Cat's Deli.
Okay, that's
Famous deli.
There's a deli,
The
a
most famous
World-renowned deli.
Well, maybe
Yes.
behind Carnegie, it's second. Yeah.
Okay, I lived in New York for many years. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Now,
Never heard of Cat's Deli.
Therefore, no one has.
I saw that play, KATZ Cats. It's about this accounting firm. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Midnight and your taxes are due now. This says
no one likes you.
In North America's bird population has gone down 29% since 1970.
And why is
Yeah, but that doesn't say because of cats.
Why is that, Tom? Does it say because of cats?
You know what else
No.
is killing them? Windmills kill so many
Yeah,
birds a
those-
year. Solar panels
Yes.
are destroying flocks of birds.
Well, they cook them.
Yes, they really do.
Tasty.
How
Once
do
again,
solar
it's
panels cook
They
birds?
literally laser birds.
That's not true.
It's look it up.
as
Whatever I'm saying to make you say look it up
as
again,
as
I'm
Chip
gonna
McGee
try.
said, spoken like a true cat owner.
So the solar panels, somehow when the birds fly over, you'll hear pew, and that's a laser coming out of the solar panel.
No, you hear pew.
Is that right?
Yes.
Here I thought solar power was safe.
Obviously, not all solar panels, but there have been cases of.
There
these-
have been cases.
Yeah.
Do people ever go to a pet store and buy a couple of mice and deliberately let them out in their house so their cat can go catch them?
Oh, that's exciting.
Maybe that's.
I don't know.
That
Probably.
sounds like something you don't want to do.
No,
You did it for your snake, right?
The mouse crap.
Well, yeah, but that was legitimate.
And you put it in the
Food.
terrarium. You don't
Yeah.
let it just run around your house.
I'll bet your cat would love that.
There were times my snake would catch the mouse midair. It did that poor mouse didn't even have a chance to touch the ground of the terrarium.
Let me ask you something, and be honest. Did you laugh when the snake caught it in its jaws?
I never really cared for it. No, it always kind of grossed me out.
All right.
Because sometimes you heard the mouse.
Okay, all right. No.
Sometimes it peed.
No.
It was It was an unpleasant experience.
That'll take away
For
the
all of
taste.
us.
It's my experience was I like my mice piss free.
Mice don't pee when they die. Look it up.
I could have gone my whole life.
What about the mud vein? Do you clear
I
that?
never saw that.
Okay.
I can see you on
And
Christmas morning.
Snakes often you swallow it and then regurgitate it and then re-swallow it. So you go in and see a bloated mouse corpse, kind of slimed up. Jeez,
No wonder you got a cat.
Snake
Okay, on a much happier note, let's
please.
This is an absolute lifesaver, fellas. I want you to pay very close attention.
Huh?
The perfect Christmas gift. You're not going to have to drive anywhere. You don't have to park. You don't have to fight the crowds. You just take that phone you've got and go online to pajamagram.com. What am I talking about? Christy was talking about these off the air, the famous naturally nude pajamas. Described here as soft, silky, seriously luxurious. You want to concur?
They are. They're the most comfortable, the easy to wash. They are beautiful. They hold up, and they are just
they're
called
naturally nude. And by the way, she'll love them. You'll love them. And listen to this.
Guys will love them.
This is the special thing. With your naturally nude PJ order from Pajamagram will come free. That's right, free Naturally Nude Nightie. The Naturally Nude Nightie.
I have it in red. It's a great.
You have one?
Oh, yeah. And I have the nightie.
A $75 savings.
Great.
And 2 gifts in one. So if you're ready to give her the best Christmas gift ever, Naturally Nude Pajamas from Pajamagram. You're going to love how she looks. She's going to love how she feels, et cetera, et cetera. So before they sell out, and they sold out last year about this time. So go to pajamagram.com. Get this done right now. And it'll save you that trip to the mall. Naturally nude pajamas. Pajamagram.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. And then parenthetical to this particular offer, I should point this out. We have a funny picture of my family. Everyone wearing the Santa Claus pajamas we got from Pajamagram. They're very, very fun. Lots of cool pajamas. A whole bunch of different kinds. Find one that suits your friend, your giftee, if you will. Is that a word? Pajamagram.com. We're coming right back. We've got interesting things in the world of news and a really cool story about losing a very expensive ring. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. It's tax season, and we're all a bit tired of numbers. But here's one you need to hear. $16.5 billion. That's how much the IRS flagged for possible identity fraud last year. Now here's a good number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it. Guaranteed. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
It's me!
There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
sorry.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey!
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
I'm Chick McGee. Josh is still waving. And
No, I have a question.
Tom,
Yeah,
as
what's your
well.
question?
What do you got?
I'm wearing a new shirt.
I know. I like it.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
Kind of a checkered small checks.
When I buy new clothing, I wash them before I wear them for the first time.
Yes, I do too.
Now,
I do not.
But this happens every new shirt I get. My deodorant doesn't work with new shirts for some. I'm pitting out bad in a new shirt, but the next time I wear this, that won't happen.
That's weird.
Does that happen to anybody else?
No.
It's only new shirts cause my armpits to smell.
That's weird.
So the shirt's not breathing properly? Is that your point?
Yes, something like that.
Well, you're wearing an undershirt.
Yeah.
Did you?
I know it's baffling to me, but
I wear a shirt and a sweater almost every day, and I don't.
And if that were a new sweater, this wouldn't happen.
Pit out.
I don't know what's going on with my body.
That's
Did
weird.
you go down a size in your shirt?
No. I mean, I didn't try it.
Is that a polyester?
I'm afraid to try it.
Oh, is
No,
it
it's flannel.
Is there polyester in that thing?
blend or 100%?
Well, it's got to be cotton. It's flannel, right?
I don't know.
Polyester
But,
tends to not breathe.
It can't be polyester, right?
Because it's
No,
plastic.
it's
can.
not.
Oh,
Sure
can be?
can. Oh yeah, sure can.
I thought polyester was
Whatever. It's some plastic. So you're essentially wrapping yourself in a
Right.
And cling wrap?
Yes, exactly. A glad wrap. Whatever.
All right. It's a wonder you're not a
Seals it
pillow.
in all the
And
juices.
what do you use for a
Deodorant.
water? The softener sheet. You use the softener sheets?
I do use a fabric softener.
Well, you've got grime and grit and juice all over that shirt anyway from the sheets. It's all gummy. Yeah.
No, I like my
You'd think the multi-billion-dollar industry like dryer sheets, they would find a way to
Make them less.
make them slimy.
really
not so
nice.
slimy, but they
I like my
haven't
bounce.
figured-
Okay.
Me
Now,
too.
do you use a deodorant?
I do.
Which
yeah.
one?
Axe.
Really?
Yes.
They
Yeah.
sell that to anyone over 17?
It's Axe deodorant, not the body spray.
It's
There's
the
a
same
difference.
thing.
There's a big difference.
It's the same scent.
There are lots of different scents, right?
What's the name of the scent? Can you remember?
I don't remember. No.
It's something like.
I remember if I heard it.
Does everybody use it? Is it common sense?
Oh,
That's two bad ones I've had in an hour.
Whoa. Jeez, that joke needs deodorant. It
smells worse than my shirt.
Do you wear a deodorant or an antiperspirant?
I wear a deodorant, but it may be also an antiperspirant.
Okay.
I don't know. I use less than I used to.
Deodorants cover up the smell. Antiperspirants keep you from sweating.
Is it a spray?
No, it's a bar. It's a stick.
It's a stick.
Yeah, the deodorant.
You're still using the stick, old man. Okay.
I'm going to go
What
with
are you
Advantage.
using?
I use the gel.
Oh, I don't like the gel.
Let's see. They have Dark Temptation.
Oh, you know what? It's Excite. That's the scent I use is Excite.
Excite. They also have Apollo. Axe Apollo antiperspirant, Dark Temptation.
You've got Dark Temptation and Apollo. I don't think that's my deodorant.
Wait a minute.
What is this? Rocky?
Do you have mahogany, perhaps?
What page am I on?
Are you
Okay,
using
no, don't
Ace's
make fun of me.
computer?
It's fine.
Are you on the Axe porn
It's fine.
site?
Axe deodorant and antiperspirant.
Well, you can ask me anything you want.
Let's see.
Especially on that page.
Green geranium.
Green
What?
Golden mango.
Do they no longer have Excite?
Aqua
They have
burger.
boar.
Blue lavender.
Could we get back to the news desk?
No, we got to find out what
Don't get it, Jim reading the internet. We'll be here all day.
pure coconut. Look there, Dark Temptation, black aluminum. There they are.
Once again, those are sold at a different CVS than mine.
Son of a.
Does it work? That's all you need to know.
Yeah, it works well. Yeah.
Anarchy.
All right. Authorities in Japan say a man blew up his apartment while trying to kill a cockroach.
Did he get the cockroach?
Police in Kumamoto Prefecture said the 54-year-old man spotted the bug inside his apartment and sprayed a large amount of insecticide to
What
try
is
and
this?
kill it.
Is this Peter Weller? That Peter Weller movie or whatever?
Of unknown origin?
Yeah, where the bug gets loose and is okay.
About 1 minute later, an explosion occurred. Investigators discovered burn marks near a Kotosahu heating table. I don't know what that is. According to the Manichi newspaper, the man suffered minor injuries.
Manichi, also soft and cuddly.
Is that Munchichi?
Munchichi.
Yeah.
The National Consumer Affairs Center of Japan has received several reports of explosions believed to have been caused by sprayed insecticides igniting after contact with electrical outlets or other sources.
I loved my Munchichi.
What is Manchichi?
Little doll. Loved
Yeah.
it.
It looked like Teddy Bruschi from the Patriots.
What?
Yeah.
Not familiar.
His hairline would advance. If I get a picture of Teddy Bruschi up here, Josh is going to go, oh my God, that's my Manchichi.
It depends. I may not say anything.
No, you're going to be able to say something.
We never did the ring story, did we?
I haven't gotten there yet, Tom. We're going to get there.
There's Teddy Bruschi. Doesn't he look like Manchichi?
What's Manchichi?
It's a little soft and
Little stuffed
cuddly
animal.
doll. How do I know?
They were very popular.
Yeah, how do I know about it and you don't?
I'm a little. Yeah.
And they still have Excite. You're okay.
Okay.
Manchichi?
I
Not
hate
familiar.
cockroaches. I kind of don't blame this guy for blowing up his house. When you see one, you know that there are thousands, right? Isn't that the old...
That's what I've always heard.
Yeah.
They got a buddy somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Man,
Next.
oh, man. Yeah,
Scientists
Yeah.
are calling for the creation of more emojis to address the global biodiversity crisis.
What is
Conservation biologists analyzed the current emoji library and found that animals are well represented by the current catalog, but
We're worried about animal diversity?
plants, fungi, and microorganisms are poorly represented.
No one cares about this.
You don't want an amoeba emoji?
That's because the fun guys are all jerks. They're loud. How are ya?
Can you buy? Does someone make obscene emojis that
Yes.
you can buy?
Oh,
yeah. Yes.
So you don't have to go with the standard.
Incredibly lifelike and graphic.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like that for Christmas? I can buy that for you.
No, I was just curious. I just use the standard ones. I get
All
a
right.
kick out of them.
I get a kick out of
Well, there was a
Oh,
time
yeah.
you didn't like them at all, I remember.
Oh, it's fun. No, I didn't like the emoticon.
Oh, where you put the...
colon,
Semicolon,
half
parentheses.
paren,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a sideways smile, and
Oh, you don't like those? They're easier if you don't have the emoji keyboard handy.
okay.
We're all grown-ups. Use your words. My gosh. Why are we going? We're back to hieroglyphics. This is ridiculous.
Didn't they do a Bible? It's all emojis.
No.
No, that was, what is that? The Star Trek language. What was it?
Klingon?
Klingon, yeah. They did the Bible in Klingon.
Really?
That doesn't
Yes, they
seem
did.
right.
Yes.
You know
Look
what?
it
It
up.
doesn't.
Klingon Bible.
I may not be the best Christian, but that doesn't seem
I
right.
don't know. From what I know of the Klingons, they're not the most brotherly.
No.
And,
I can have you a Klingon Bible here tomorrow morning.
please don't.
Boom.
Oh my gosh, I forgot I brought you a nip this morning.
A couple of them.
What are they, some of the bottles?
Contextually, you better explain that.
You'd think she'd
Like
have
those
two
airplane-
dips for you.
No,
Yesterday we had a story.
Right, and you guys were exactly right. Someone explained it to me.
Yeah.
This guy was arrested, and they described him as having 62 nip bottles
Right.
of a very particular
And
brand
I
of
have
alcohol.
one. I'm going to go get it. You keep talking.
All right. Chris
It
is going to
was-
show us her
I
nip.
know what it is.
What is it?
It's the Fireball.
The Fireball, and there's a legal. Gets into a whole can of worms because Fireball has apparently two different presentations, and one of them is.
Oh, one of them is wine-
technically a wine.
wine
The other
based.
is a whiskey.
Yes, you're exactly right.
And the wine-based one can be sold at almost any store, whereas
Right.
the whiskey can only be sold at liquor stores.
Exactly right.
That's correct.
And this guy, I was asking, why did this guy have? Here, I've got one right here. This is the
62
Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey.
It is whiskey.
Yeah, that is
And
whiskey.
those are always like point of sale. They're in a box
They're
right
right
there on
there,
the
yeah.
counter.
Yes, they are.
A chilled container.
But this guy had
sometimes.
62 of them in his car.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
But there's a different news story about the lawsuit where some woman is
Is it
suing because she said that it's
They sell a malt beverage at some gas stations instead of the
Well,
whiskey.
any gas station, I guess, can sell them, but they can't
Yeah.
sell the liquor version.
Right.
Interesting.
Right.
So,
And she's correct. The label looks almost identical. You really
Probably
have to
by
read
design. Yeah.
it. Yeah.
yeah, but she doesn't deserve $5 million.
Well, of course not.
Okay, lady, here's a thing of booze, though. Go get drunk.
Here's your nips.
Get plastered enough to forget your crappy life.
That took a turn. Staff it.
This is why I'm not a judge.
You happy with that comment?
I would disbar.
You've got to be.
the lawyer.
You have to be on a judge show at some point. The
Hilarious.
ratings would be out of this
It
world.
would be
that would
out
be
of this
Judge
show.
Tom
Great
would
idea.
do.
If
This week-
Pat can do, if Miss
Yeah,
Pat can do
it would be one of those combination shows, right? Have one of the house fixer-upper people build a gallows.
Yes.
That would be
you should do a show with Miss Pat. You should be a special guest judge on her show.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
That would be fun.
it would be fun. Staff at the Ritz Hotel in the news.
Yeah.
The one in Paris, they found a guest's lost ring in a vacuum cleaner bag.
Diana's?
What can
beloved Diana.
Oh well, somebody's watching The
Had a
Crown.
seatbelt on.
Oh, yes. Blame the victim.
Le Parisien reports that a Malaysian guest at the hotel filed a police complaint alleging her diamond ring vanished from her room.
It's gone.
The ring was worth an estimated $800,000.
Okay, so you've got an $800,000 ring. My ring is worth more than my house.
My God.
I'm going to leave it here while I go out for coffee.
The Ritz Paris said, quote, thanks to meticulous searches by security agents at the Ritz Paris, the ring was found in a vacuum cleaner bag.
You know what they said when they
Well,
found
that's
it,
what the
don't you?
housekeeper said.
When they found it, they said, Eureka!
Vacuum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
The client, of course, was happy with the news.
I wonder what she sounded like when she was
Happy.
I see.
Malaysia.
Happy.
Did the term ritzy start with the Ritz's?
Yep.
Yeah.
So nobody said ritzy until.
Nope.
It was a Ritz fancy hotel.
You know what? Asked and answered. Thank you very much.
Yep, that's
You know
it.
what? I have actually been there.
So have I.
You been there?
The
Yes.
Parisian, the Ritz.
Yes.
And when I was there,
No,
it was-
the Ritz in Trenton.
Aren't there many Ritzes? Aren't there?
There are Ritz-Carltons, but this is the Ritz,
the Ritz.
in Paris.
I
There's only
was
one
there.
Ritz?
I was there, and it was so funny.
You have just
I'm
one
a
Ritz.
I was there. That was like 6 years ago during the Cheese Festival.
Really?
Oh, the cheese at the Ritz. Oh, yeah.
And they had, I'm sure you're aware of this, Josh.
Very.
They
Overly aware.
they famously do. They do sculptures of world leaders.
Oh, they do.
And they
Is
had,
that right?
They had a lot of the classic world leaders, of course, but they had then President Donald Trump. They went back a little bit. They had a Reagan. They had an Obama.
Brezhnev.
All of this
They
in Paris,
had Brezhnev. Then of course they had the current head honcho over there in the commie world, Putin, and then they had some American crackers there, so you could literally have Putin on a Ritz.
Ace, what would you give that, a grade?
Well, it took too long to get there, but
Well, I mean,
Ace, it's a long show.
God, it's almost over.
You got a 30-second segment. We got 3 hours 59:30 to kill.
I'm happy.
See, it's Putin. It's a cheese. He's a cheese thing.
I get it.
You take a slab of Putin and you put him on your cracker.
how many people are listening going, what are they laughing at?
They're laughing at the absurdity.
No, see, it's a cheese statue of Putin.
Sure.
So you get this. The Putin on the Ritz.
Do they have Ritz crackers at the Ritz? I bet.
I would hope so.
I doubt that.
That's where they originated. It's
No.
like a Waldorf salad.
I think those are
They
probably.
cost you $500.
So there's only one. There are many Ritz-Carltons, only one Ritz
In Paris.
In Paris.
I don't know about this.
There are probably a couple of fake Ritzes that don't really have
Faux
the
Ritz.
license the name in some small burg.
There is a motel, the Ritz Bits. Those are the smaller.
They're filled with peanut butter.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, you know what goes great with a Ritz cracker?
What's that?
A steak. That's why we're advising you at this beautiful season to send steaks to somebody from Omaha Steak. That's what I do every year. I send it to my brothers. They love those boxes full of steaks,
As
et
long
cetera,
as
et
it's
cetera.
not you.
That would be kind of a poor man's beef Wellington. You get a nice beef tenderloin and you just sprinkle crumbled Ritz over it.
Maybe not.
Yeah, don't do that. But what you should do is visit omahasteaks.com because right now you can take advantage of the heck of a deal that they have going on for the holidays, 50% off site-wide. And if that weren't good enough, check this out. Code BTS at checkout is going to get you an additional $30 off your order. But go today. This is a limited time offer. Send tender, juicy, butcher's cut filet mignons, gourmet jumbo franks, easy to prepare meals ready in a flash, like that meat lover's lasagna that Tom loves so much. And boy, he's right. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. And you can order with complete confidence knowing that you're ordering the very best because every purchase is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. It sure is the most wonderful time of the year, but for many of us, it can also be pretty stressful. But you can be a gifting expert with a little help from the guaranteed perfection of Omaha Steaks. Man, they really are good, and the price is right, so check them out. And skip all that guesswork and give something convenient, thoughtful, and guaranteed to put a smile on the faces of those you love when you send them a gourmet gift from omahasteaks.com. For a limited time, remember, 50% off site-wide, and you'll save an extra $30 when you use promo code BTS at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com. To achieve gifting greatness today, visit that site. Minimum order may be required.
The perfect gift. Send them steaks. That's what they want. It's meat. We're coming right back. We've got a meaty bit of history for you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fancy vest.
It's time for our daily history lesson. Tom, are you ready?
I am not. I'm looking at this for the first time. No, I can't believe it.
December 14th. He can't believe it. What do you got, buddy?
Happy birthday, 1503, Nostradamus.
Oh.
He knew I was going to say that.
They sure did. Eerily correct on some things.
Crazy.
Way off on others.
Crazy correct on some things.
Yeah.
It's like throwing a dart at a dartboard. We can all say stuff.
He had like 4 of the 5 letters in Hitler or something in one of the quatrains, and the Kennedy brothers. And
let's see, 1919, the first episode of Felix the Cat. Never funny.
No. Felix was a real neat cat, and Oscar, the dog, was real sloppy.
Dude, that sounds funny. Wouldn't you watch that?
I would watch that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
you mean a version of The Odd Couple with cats?
A cat and a dog.
Oh, so the dog is the slob?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Remember Cat Dog? It was
Cat
half
dog?
cat, half dog.
It didn't have an anus. Yeah.
it did not.
What?
It was like a
each way would go.
Yes.
So it had-
Yikes.
One end was a cat, one end was a
Who
dog.
knows how it crapped? They never addressed it in any of the episodes.
No waste was voided during the entire run of the show.
Kind of weak on the birthdays here. The comedian who calls herself Aquafina.
Yeah.
Is she a comedian or a rapper? I'm not sure.
Comedian, actress.
Yeah, she does it all, I guess.
She's not a bad actress.
She was in.
Her real name's Fiji.
That's funny.
Oh, Fiji, like Fiji water.
Fiji
Oh,
water,
very funny.
She was in Crazy Rich Asians.
She's the
Right?
and she talks like she's from the streets of Brooklyn. That's the gag.
And that one for sure she did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
That was the gag. Okay, how funny is that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, look, she's supposed to be this way. She's that way. Hilarious.
Oh yeah.
This is not a good day. This is bad.
What?
1799, George Washington exits just prior to that big celebration with the village people. When it,
What?
Yeah. Remember that album? Are you ready for the 80s?
1799.
Did you say?
God, boy.
Yeah, when 79.
Did you pull a
turned-
muscle
The
stretcher?
1800s? What are you?
Yeah, he was. I mean, he missed the 1800s by just a few days.
Isn't your daughter in a Christmas program?
Okay, sorry.
Did you make it on time yesterday?
I did. It was
Oh,
great.
good.
Okay, here we go. In 1903, the Wright brothers make their first attempt in the Wright Flyer.
17 people killed when it crash landed.
What a bunch of egomaniacs.
Tom, do you like the term crash landed? You don't need the landed part, right?
I guess not.
What about jumbo shrimp?
You son of a bitch!
No, I think the best one is.
I'll kill you.
I did think the most profound of those from Carlin is near miss. Because it's really a near hit because they do in fact miss.
What about hot water heater?
Again, they're all very
hot
good.
water.
Driveway and Parkway. It begins and ends with that.
Military intelligence.
Okay, yeah, I'm out. The rest of these are either scary or boring.
You're out.
Okay, yeah.
Wow. Sounds like my honeymoon. Thank you. Time now for things we learned. Tom learned the door handle request at the doctor's yesterday, and he thinks he's got some big secret with the medical community. And
No, I
very
thought it was.
excited
I thought
about
it was interesting. You acknowledged that it was a thing, and you're not giving it its due, of course.
Tom got passed by some a-hole on this road out here. It doesn't have any berms, full of deer. He went and tried to pass me. Could have killed me and everybody on the road. I don't understand why he passed me, other than the fact I was going 12.
Look at Tom. He's just letting you do it.
It's just reeling me out.
Yes.
Fact free.
That's exactly
That's
what
exactly
you
what
said.
you said.
It's like watching a political debate.
You said that.
Root beer has a big lobby.
I'm part of it, man. I'm a big fan.
You're pro.
I only have one complaint with root beer, and that's when they pour it for you. Too much head. Not
That's the first time I've heard a man say that.
You got to wait 3 minutes and then pour more. Don't hand me the first pour of the root
And take
beer.
out your teeth. Ace.
Oh, we're back to the old war.
Ace, your opinion of root beer.
And grab my balls, too.
Excuse me. You didn't let Ace weigh in on root beer.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Not for me.
He doesn't like root beer.
That's right.
That's all you wanted him to say.
Anything to get you moving forward.
Tom once worked at a car wash. We tried to ask him about how he worked at the car wash. Did you do any detailing?
It really annoyed
No, I just washed the cars, is what he said.
We just washed the cars.
It was really angry. Early on was angry.
He was furious.
He was so mad at us for asking.
The only way to properly wash a car, by the way. You got the chamois, you got the rollers. You put the chamois in and get all the water out of them, and then dry. Oh, it's beautiful. No water spots.
Tom, though he doesn't want to admit it, he did indeed bang an old whore from his mom's bridge club.
I said nothing of.
He
I did not do that.
He keeps denying
Your
it.
silence incriminated you.
I just can't wait till
I said I liked my mother's bridge club because she would make delightful pastries when her friends were
You're
coming
going to be
over.
at a grocery store or CVS, and some guy's going to, I like those old whores, too.
Oh, you feel ashamed about those old pastries. Don't you dare deny it. Be proud, son.
Tom learned the term gripped up today.
Yep.
I forget what it was for, though.
Got a lot of money?
Is it cash? Money?
I went to the casino and I was all gripped up.
Yeah, there you go.
Does that mean I had a lot of cash when I went in?
Josh told us a story that will scar us forever. I'll probably wake up tonight. A little mouse who was fed to a snake and it peed a little as it was being eaten.
Oh, yeah. Squeeze the pee around out of it. It was a real nightmare feeding that thing.
My God.
What kind of mice did you get?
You start off with pinkies. Those are the real little ones that don't even have a fur yet.
Oh,
that gets worse.
Yeah. And then they get older.
You know, that reminds me
of the old whore.
No, it's the exact opposite of the old whore.
I think you've.
Oh, Lord.
Are we done,
God,
Ace?
my God.
Yeah, wait.
Thanks very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us. It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay. What? Here we go. I love the excursions with me and Welling. It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.